Okay, so starting a new one because the last one froze up. We are still on call number 86 out of 116. This call is from November 25th, 2005 at 7:10 p.m. The call's only 9 minutes long. We're already 2 minutes into it. I have somebody who is stopping at my house in roughly 5 minutes to pick up a painting. So this will be playing and I won't be here as I go to give this guy the painting. So, but this call right now is with Dolores, and there's roughly 7 minutes left of it, and then the next call is an hour long. So I'll get back as soon as the guy is done picking up this painting. So, all right, I will hit play. And off we go.
Huh?
I said I'll call you after 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
What did Chucky say about that?
No. He's going with somebody else.
Well, yeah.
It still came from Chucky. He said, don't get around for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That means it was before. You know, that could be a while back, even, and then
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't worried too much about it right now. I'm worried about getting out.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you worry about.
And that's why I'm calling. Yeah. And you might be,
You couldn't call the FBI.
why can't you?
Why can't you?
I can't from these phones.
You know?
No.
Well, how can you call the whatever that is?
Because I'm going to set my car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And plus all of that shit is monitored here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Why don't you call them? Well, they probably won't be in tomorrow.
No, I don't think so. Saturday and Sunday.
But you could try.
I don't know how I could try.
You know, I had their number too. It was in Stacy's car.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you could tell them about this other stuff.
What stuff?
This other, this other information.
Yeah, there's so much information. I don't know which one is this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm eating an apple.
Well, you can mention this guys.
Now you say a guy again.
Yeah, you got his number. You got his name, don't you?
Oh.
Huh?
You mean that one that don't answer his phone?
Yeah. Yeah, you got his name, don't you?
I don't think so. I think just that phone number. You gave me that phone number.
Really?
Yeah. You don't give me no name.
Oh, here.
Oh, wait, I gotta go back in the kitchen then. First I gotta climb the fence.
And that way you could give him that name once.
Bandit, stop looking out that window.
Mm-hmm.
That light ain't even on in there.
In where?
In the hallway. That's what he's looking at.
You got his name.
Oh, Doolin. D-O-L-A-N. That's all I got.
Oh, you ain't got his last name?
No. Why, do you have it?
Yeah.
Well, then give me it.
It's,
You mean that one that was going to meet you at 7 o'clock?
yeah.
Okay.
It's, I don't know if it's a D or a O. It might be a D. B-L-E-S-C-H-L-A-E-S-E-R.
Holy. long name.
And that's got to do with keep cracks.
Okay, that one in the paper and so.
Yeah. The prosecutor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where everything comes down to him.
Yeah.
No matter what you talk about.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
It's just like the sheriff did.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
You know, everything came down to the sheriff. So now everything's coming down to him. So why is that?
I don't know. I gotta look at the paper and look at all those papers and watch for one.
Did you still got the keys number?
The who?
The investigator?
You are not right up here.
Oh, how about tomorrow? Call her once and see what she found out about him. If she seen him.
About who?
About him.
About the Ken?
No, about that guy I just gave you the number to.
You just gave me the number to.
His name.
Oh, the one you just gave me the name?
Yeah.
Why, did he ever... We didn't give her that name, did we? That number?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember giving her that.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to give the investigator something like that.
Oh, I can't think of everything. I gave her the one with the Kalamazoo, Michigan. That was for that vehicle this time. And then she said it ended up to be the laser or whatever you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told Chucky the van.
Yeah.
But then he changed it. And he told her the laser. Leisure or whatever that car was.
Yeah. Laser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then that's all I wanted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that down here. You know, I don't know how I can get a hold of her tomorrow, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went to the office today.
Yeah.
She wasn't there either.
Oh. Yeah.
That woman put me over to her.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Now I might as well talk to you tomorrow, then.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
Okay,
bye.
bye.
Mural is picked up. We are now
Associated Press.
This is a public communication
All right,
services
so-
collect call from
Stephen Avery.
on November
an inmate at the
26th,
Calumet
next
County
day.
Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello?
Hello, Stephen.
Hi.
Hi, it's Carrie. How you doing?
All right.
Oh, hey, do you mind if I record this phone call?
I don't care.
Okay, just in case I don't get my notes down correctly. Well, why don't you just start out by telling me a little bit, just tell me some of your thoughts on what's going on and what's transpired.
My thoughts? That they're planting evidence on me. And I don't know what kind of evidence they got, or how my blood got in there, in her vehicle.
So
Only thing I can think of is it came from my bathroom.
So this is, since this is the 25th of November, this is still less than a month than Teresa's disappearance.
And when did you cut your finger?
Broke it open Thursday night.
The Thursday after she came? Like after Halloween?
Yeah. Yeah. That's when I seen taillights back by me. But then we turned around and looked and I didn't see none, but I didn't look hard enough.
When you say that they are planting evidence, who do you think, I don't know if you can give me any specifics on who you think it is.
I don't know, probably something to do with Manitowoc County. The whole sheriff. Somebody he knows or whatever. they know what they look for, so they know what they can plant and where they can plant it.
Right, Cherry? He says from the get-go there was blood in his bathroom that disappeared. You know, it's not something he like made up later to try and cover his tracks.
Do you think that, I don't know how far, if you've thought about it this far, but do you think that someone killed her just to set you up? Or I don't know if how far you've looked into that, or thought about it, I should say.
I don't know, it's a possibility. But she could still be out there where it's all set up.
I think this is going to be an interesting call, and it's an hour long.
A lie, and that those aren't really her bones, kind of thing.
I would imagine. If they can't get no reading, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's still puzzling to me.
Now, she had stopped by on Halloween in the afternoon.
Yeah. That was between 2 and 2:30 it was.
And you said, I think that we spoke before, and you said that it was a short amount of time. How long would you say she was there?
Oh, it was probably no more than 5 minutes.
And how many times had she been there before that?
Quite a few times. I'd say around 15 times. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, I don't know. But it was about a year, a little over a year since she's been coming out.
And did you talk with her much while she was there?
No, not really. It's mostly the same thing over and over. You know, she'd take a picture, write down the serial number. You know, and then I pay her, and she gives me a book and a piece of paper.
Jennifer, Stephen told me this is why he hates Jerry Buting, that he told him things all the time that they should do or look into, and they ignored him.
A nice woman. She seemed, polite and everything else,
Does it upset you, since you knew her, that this happened to her?
Yes.
Would you say she was your friend or just an acquaintance?
Well, mostly, I don't know, just business, But I feel bad for her family and everything.
What was your reaction when, besides certainly getting anxious because you knew that they were looking at you because her was found in your lot, but what was your feeling when you heard that this had happened to her?
Well, the first time I heard about it, that a cop was out by the yard and come up by the door, and I'll come up by the door. And he asked me if Teresa was out here taking a picture. I said, yeah. And I told him about 2:30, and that was it of that. I didn't pay much attention about it, But then Friday, somebody came out, some detectives, and I let them in the trailer and everything. They looked around, but then a little while later they left. Because Thursday.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Because Thursday night when I seen the taillights, me and Chucky, we had to go to Mount Ards and pick up some wood in that. And that's when we turned around, I seen the taillights back by me. And I got back in the truck and we went to Menards. But I didn't pay no attention to it, But then Friday night, Chucky went up north with the flatbed. And then he seen the headlights back by him. So he called me up and told me to go down there and check that out by him. So I did. Well, I didn't see nothing, but I didn't pay that much attention just to look around either. And then I called them back and said, I didn't see nobody and everything else. All of this don't make no sense to me yet.
And at what point did you find out that she had been murdered?
How does anybody know she's been murdered?
That they were hers. I don't know if I seen it on TV or one of the detectives told me. I don't know. I don't remember.
And since you did know her, can you give me an idea of what you were feeling about it?
I told them the way I was feeling, there would be no way that should be around. I didn't do nothing. I stuck around. If I would have did it, I'd have ran. But I wasn't scared of nothing. So I stayed around. Whatever they needed, I tried to help them with or whatever. But I still, to this day, it don't make no sense to me.
Has your attorney at all told you about some of the evidence that you found about against you?
No, he said he don't know nothing yet.
Well, he told you about like some of the stuff that was in the criminal complaint about it sounds like you knew about the key that maybe he told you about that, and then the blood in the car, and from what authorities say that there were a few other things too that it's pretty strong evidence. How does that make you feel?
That they're setting me up pretty good, so I can't get out of it. It happened to me the first time. Now it's happening to me again. I suppose this time they wanted to stick. Because there is a lot of money involved, with my lawsuit and everything else. Everything was happening just almost together right there. It was all done. Then this started happening. Then they took the internet and pictures and that I know of. But some pictures, what I had in my bedroom, was from my ex-wife when I was in prison the first time.
What sort of pictures?
Well, they were naked pictures that she sent me. You could have them back then. But then my fiance now, she had some on the internet, off the camera, and she took them for me. We took them. So I got something to look at when she's locked up for drunken driving. So that was only for me, what I had.
There was one thing that they had found, and they were taking some DNA off of like some handcuffs and leg irons.
Yeah.
Were those like for your fiance and you as well?
Yeah, when she got out, but they were never used.
Were they new? Or?
Yeah, they were brand new. Because my sister came with me and she bought some too.
They had also found some blood splatters like in the garage and in your trailer. How do you explain that? From your finger?
Well, blood from in my house probably would have been from my finger, because I broke it open quite a few times. I mean, there'd probably be a couple spots in the living room, because when I lay down and everything else on the floor and on the couch, it breaks open. So I suppose there'd be some spots in there, but that'd be my blood. In the garage? I don't know. They could have planted something there. Or whatever. If it ain't mine.
And they had talked about this burn pit, and I think it was in either back of the trailer and back of the garage. What was that used for?
Well, I burned some of my garbage, plus my neighbor got some brush, and I burned some brush for him. I told him I'd clean up his mess back there, what he had with brush, and I had that on the pile, and I burned that. And I burned a couple tires.
Did you do any burning on the Halloween night at all?
Yes, that's when I...
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, that's when I burned the brushes, Monday night. It was me and Brendan, my sister's kid.
What did you say his name was? Brendan?
Brendan, yeah. But that was only, about 3 hours.
That was just the brush that you burned on Monday night?
Burned some brush and had a couple tires laying around. And my sister had laying around. I burned them.
And they also talked about this burn.
Burn barrel?
Yeah, the barrel. And they said they had found some camera and some clothes equipment, or camera equipment and clothes in there. What about that?
And I don't know how that would have got in there. Because I haven't burned in there for quite a while. The only thing that was in there,
Yes, Natalie, these stay up unless Facebook does something screwy.
a case of Mountain Dew and a case of Pepsi, the empty container. That wasn't burnt.
So after Teresa left then on Monday, you said it was between 2 or 2:30 or so, what was the rest of your day like?
Well, my mom came down with my mail. And my brother came down with Mom's golf cart. Him and
I've said my DNA is everywhere because my hair sheds like crazy. So you're going to be anywhere I've gone, I leave a trace of myself.
Friends or something?
well, they came down because they were out rabbit hunting or something, whatever.
Your brother and a friend?
Yeah.
Was that right? Like, was that, did that happen right after she left?
Well, Mom came down first with my mail. And that was, I don't know, between 2:30 or 3 or something like that. And then they came, I don't know, probably it was after that, but it was before 5 o'clock and that.
How long did your mom stay?
Well, she dropped off my mail, or probably, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. Because I sat on the golf cart, so I looked at the mail. Then I went back in the house.
And that's when your brother came?
It was a little while after that. I was outside and I was looking at the
German Shepherd's my favorite dog, Andrea. I've had two, and I swear I'm getting another one, whether Jeff likes it or not. And I know Jeff just came on here again. A great cheddar. Yep, Heather.
How long did your brother
Heather.
stay?
Say, maybe 5-10 minutes. Because we were goofing around and he had to go look for some rabbits and that or whatever it was. And then he came through again to the field and went up in the house.
How long later was that, would you say?
Oh, I don't know, half an hour, somewhere in there, I suppose.
Half hour later?
Yeah. Before it got dark out.
And the rest of the night?
I gotta call. My fiance calls me between 5. I don't know if it was 5 o'clock. She called me or 6 o'clock from the county jail. And then she called me at, I think it was 9 o'clock or someplace in there. She called me back. And we kind of got these times set up, so I'd be home when she calls.
Oh, okay. And you said that she's in jail for drunk driving?
Yeah.
And how long has she been in there?
3 months. And she gets out in March.
And then in between her calls, what was there anything particular you were doing?
Monday night, I had that little bonfire for a couple hours there. Just, I don't know, laying on the couch and maybe eating something.
All 3 of the dogs that I have are rescues, and if I come across a German Shepherd in a rescue, I'm absolutely going to go for it.
You probably haven't heard, but this is kind of a sensitive question maybe, but there are some lawmakers that are sort of citing this situation to try to push to resurrect the death penalty in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
For the people who are guilty?
Oh yeah, Maz, those blood thinners, yeah. It would look like a murder scene.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes not.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be
Pat, I love huskies with the 2 different color eyes.
Because, you don't want to, kill somebody, then they do the same thing and kill somebody. That's beating the purpose.
Had you heard about some lawmakers sort of citing the situation in their push to resurrect it?
No.
You wouldn't agree with something like
Rachel, do you not like having the German Shepherd? Is that why you're trying to give away your daughter's dog?
People being able to be rehabilitated?
Not from the system.
The system isn't helpful in rehabilitating?
No. You got to do it on your own if you want to do something or change something. If you want to change your life, you got to do it for yourself.
It's because of making a murderer, Pam, that I am against the death penalty now, because how do I know for sure somebody's guilty?
Do you feel like that you sort of did it on your own to help yourself, or did the system help you at all?
No, the system didn't help me at all. I hung around with some wrong people. I had 2 burglaries. And then at the time right after that, I had the people out by my house, and that's how the cat happened. So I took the fall for everything on that instead of them.
There were other people who had done that?
Yeah.
Oh. Who burned? What was it? They burned the cat, right?
Yeah.
And you were there, and they charged you with it?
Yeah, I took the blame and everything else. It was their idea and everything else. And
how many other people?
How old is he, Rachel?
Sounds like there's a lot of things that have happened to you that you've sort of gotten the blame for things that you didn't necessarily do. Does it seem like a pattern to you?
Well, I hung around with wrong people at that time, and I had to correct myself. I had to get away from them. So that's when I got away from them. Then I stopped getting in trouble. But then this all happened, and I did 18 years and 6 weeks for something I didn't do. And it took that long to prove my innocence.
Are you located anywhere near Illinois,
How
Rachel?
long is this going to take? You know, if they're setting me up, it could, maybe I can never prove myself. I don't know. But I don't feel like doing time in prison system for something I didn't do again.
Rachel, you're totally tempting me here.
Are you optimistic on your chances?
I can go either way. You know, I know they're capable of doing everything. I don't know where do I stand, because I know what they're capable of doing. You know, do I have a chance or not? All I want to do is settle down and wait till my fiance got out and got married and maybe have a couple kids yet. But now that's all up in the air. I don't know which way to go.
Right, Maz? Yeah, he says when he did something wrong. He took the blame for the cat. He's not the one who threw the cat in the fire, but he took the blame for it.
You said that you kind of go back
And it was still wrong for him to be there and not stop it.
more that
You're not going to have a chance to get past this?
Well, yeah, there's always that chance, because I went through it the first time. No, this time, I don't know about it.
Rachel, I spent my summers up in Hayward, Coudray when I was a kid, and I think we went through Eau Claire going up there.
Who's doing this all to you? But nothing comes up. The only thing I can think of is the sheriff, the old sheriff, and all his connections. You know, they know what they'll do. They know what to plan.
How have the last couple weeks been for you?
Tough. Really tough.
I've never had a male German Shepherd. Both of mine were girls.
And I think last time we spoke, you said that they've been treating you okay in the jail?
Yeah.
I know that we had spoken a little while back, too, before you were arrested, and you said that you had a hard time sleeping. Is that still the case?
Well, the last couple of nights I haven't got too much sleep.
I have a pit bull mix already, Debbie. And Petra, yeah, it is, because listening to this, it's again, he's saying the same thing he's always said.
You know, I get letters from everybody that they say I'm innocent, and that feels a bit better. You know, and you,
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
then you find out some people knows the prosecutor and that he's dirty.
Kratz?
Yeah.
Who knows that him?
Some guy, I guess. That he's somebody you don't know.
Send me a picture, Rachel. You can private message me or Stephen Avery Project.
I don't know. He thinks he's dirty and doing something.
Do you think that the prosecutor's dirty?
Well, it's coming back to again. You know, everybody hears just about him. You know, I hear it first. Now my family's starting to hear it, and it's coming back to the prosecutor.
You said that you've been getting letters. Are these from people who don't know you, or friends and family, or
You know,
both?
people who don't know me.
At the jail, they send you letters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Jordella.
Probably
Dirty, sweaty Kratz.
maybe about 20.
Pam.
Somewhere in there.
And are they all supportive? Are there any negative?
No, there ain't none negative. This person called up here who knows the Krantz, and he was going to come up and visit me, but I haven't seen him.
Someone who suspects that he's dirty?
Yeah.
Yep, dirty and sweaty.
But nobody can get a hold of him.
How has your family been through the whole thing? Have they been supportive?
Most of them. Once in a while, my younger brother, he don't know which way to go, or his wife. Me and his wife, Candy, we ain't never seen eye to eye since I got out. I talked to her, but that's about it.
You said you talked to her?
Yeah, I talked to her, but that's, as far as it goes,
I mean, like you'll be cordial, but you're not actually friends, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's is that Chuck's wife or?
No, that's Earl's wife.
Oh.
Yeah. Earl had his belt for a minute, but he changed his tune after.
Stolen dog. There was just a case of that in Chicago too.
Up and everything else.
I'm sorry. After he got over being shook up, did you say?
Yeah. From all the media going after him and everything else. And
what about Chuck?
Chuck. I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't know which way to go or whatever. But he always tells me that I didn't do it and everything else. So I work with him. So
Yeah.
Every day.
Would you say that you're the closest to Chuck or to Earl?
I'm probably a little bit closer to Earl. But there ain't that much apart between me and Earl and Chucky.
And your parents?
My parents were close. My sister and her boys are close. Almost everybody in my family, we're pretty close.
Yeah, Chuck's been married multiple times, Petra.
My mom did. My Chucky's daughter and her fiancé did. But that was it. Well, visiting's only 20 minutes to 40 minutes, So.
Is the visiting's only 20 minutes?
Exactly, Billy Joe.
And that's like twice a week or something?
Yeah. And I don't like them driving some distance for 20 minutes,
Would you have your brothers not come for any particular reason?
No. No, I like them all to come. It's just, it's harder when they come and they gotta leave.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part. I'm going through this all over again.
So Don just know that everyone's pretty supportive, although Chuck sounds like you said that he isn't quite sure which way to go. Does that hurt that he kind of feels that way?
Oh, yeah. It hurts a lot. But when I talk to him, and then, he tells me that I know you didn't do it. I love you and everything else. It's hard. It's hard for him. Because he's another one with the media. He don't want the media no more and everything else. It takes a toll on him, on everybody.
And I know that I had heard that, your attorney had advised you, not to make too many comments. And I know that now you're talking to me. Do you just kind of feel like you really need to just get your side out there? Is that kind of why you do that?
Yeah. If nobody knows nothing, this their side. What are they going to believe? Their side, because that's all they're hearing. That's why I figured I got to.
We're about halfway done with this
A
call.
little bit anyway. Because it don't make no sense. Even how our vehicle got down there. It had to get down there. Somebody drove it down there. We had a crusher down there. If I would have did it, I'd have
Right,
crushed it.
Jodella. It's kind of like a
No,
peer
not really.
pressure thing, I guess you'd say. That mob mentality.
Why would I do it right on my property?
But
It don't make no sense.
whether he burned the cat or took the fall for the cat,
Especially
that doesn't
after
mean he
doing all
killed
that
Teresa
10
Hobach.
years. That's why I don't know who drove it down there. Is it when I'm eating?
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Is it when I'm eating down by Ma for supper and somebody's by me? I go to Menards with my brother. Or, when I leave, I go up by Ma and she got supper ready for me. It's all hard to say. That's why it's so scary. Now I guess my mom and everybody else trying to make up a fund for me. A legal fund.
A legal fund?
And for lawyer fees and bail and everything else.
Have they set it up, or are they still trying?
No, they're setting it up. It should be set up Monday morning.
Do you have any details on it, like the bank or anything?
And the Shoreline Credit Union in Two Rivers.
During your preliminary hearing, do you know what you're going to plead?
Not guilty.
Has your attorney advised you on, any sort of way he's going to go as far as the?
No, not yet. Because I figured with that fund, some guy wrote me, and he's got almost $25,000 to help me out.
Who is that? Just someone you don't know?
I don't know him.
And he offered to give you the $25,000?
Yeah. I think about $400 shy of $25,000.
Wow, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel a little bit better. But there must be a lot of people out there knows I didn't do it.
And are you able by any chance to give me his name?
Let me look here.
The only money he got was the money from the state. That was 400 and something thousand that went to the lawyers, to Strang and Buting.
No, he's from Stevens.
Oh wait, you're talking about this money that he's talking about. Sorry, I'm confusing it. I don't know if he ever got that money.
B as in boy? Or D as in dog?
D, his dog.
Gerald?
Yeah. His last name is Piotrowski.
Piotrowski?
Yeah.
P as in Paul, I-O-T as in Tom, R-O-W-S-K-I?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't know him, huh?
No.
Wow. That's a nice stranger.
Yeah. It really is $24,627.95.
did he say in his letter? Did he just say that he thinks that you're innocent? That's why he wants to give it to you.
Well, he got on there. I'm paying to win.
Wow.
And he sends me, I got quite a few letters from him.
Heather, is there anything suspicious on the way the guy died?
Do you know any, like, is your family, I said you said you haven't heard from the Hallback family, or have you heard anything from them?
No,
Do you know if your family has heard anything from them?
I don't think so.
Or I don't know if they've contacted them or not. Have you heard of your family contacting them?
No.
What would you say to Teresa right now if you could say something to her about the whole situation?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Heather and Petra.
Yeah, or just even if she was, if she is dead and if she was alive right now, or if you could say something to her no matter what happened to her.
If she's alive, I'd say, come back home. Don't worry about nothing else. Make your family come first. Because family always comes first. If somebody did something to her, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm sorry. Sorry for her family, what they got to go through. But I'm hoping that she ain't dead.
The investigators seem pretty sure that the bones and the blood they're both hers.
Really.
So that you doubt that? Is that kind of what you're thinking?
I kind of doubt the bones. I don't see nobody going through that much work unless they really wanted to. The blood, you can always draw blood out.
And you said that
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
when you say you don't see anyone going through that much work unless they really wanted to, you mean to kill her?
Yeah.
You mean to burn her body and everything?
Yeah. And planted over by me, if that was her bones. I just heard that they had to send it to the FBI lab because they couldn't get a reading.
You said that when she came over that she was always polite?
Yeah.
What did you guys talk
Yeah,
about?
this totally doesn't sound like somebody who just murdered this girl less than a month ago.
Mostly it was the same thing almost every time. Sometimes she had to come up at the salvage yard to get me.
Did she ever deal with anyone else there, or was it mostly you?
No, mostly me.
Well, maybe just a question you've been asked before, and it may seem kind of silly, but did you find her attractive?
No. No, I got my fiance. I don't want nobody else.
How long have you guys been together?
I don't know, a year and a half, somewhere in there.
And have you talked to her since this whole thing happened?
Yeah.
What are her thoughts? She obviously supports you.
Yeah. Yeah, she knows I won't do nothing like this. Because I love her. I don't love nobody else. I want her. That's why I was trying to get my life back together. I met her, and ever since it was pretty decent. I thought,
Debbie,
when I was in prison,
Brendan has low IQ, but he definitely seems to have is on the spectrum. I don't think he's ever been diagnosed.
I don't think I was gonna fall in love again or get married or whatever. But after I met her and everything,
Yeah, it's very suspicious, Jodella, the whole thing with Pam Sturm in the car and being given a phone and a camera and a phone, direct phone line to the sheriff.
Stop drinking. And she gave it up. You know, she drank maybe a few times, but, you know, you can't cut somebody off just like that anyway. But I was starting to get happy.
How long did it take you to I mean, did you ever get past the prison? I think you were starting to get happy, which almost sounds like you weren't quite there yet.
Well, I figured once I got married, I should be happy then. You know, and I should have everything, you know, what I wanted. You know, I figured get married, you know, I was coming into all of this money, and I should be happy for the rest of my life. You know, she'll get what she wants, I'll get what I want, and that'll be it. But it didn't come that far. But I still want to marry her.
Do you feel that you've put the whole prison, the 18 years you spent there for the wrongful conviction, do you feel like that you put that behind you, or do you still feel like that sort of sometimes like seeps into your thoughts?
Well, I never thought about it before when I was out. You know, everything was falling in line. I didn't think about it or nothing. You know, I was always thinking about her or my family. You know.
So once you got out of prison, you didn't think about it anymore?
No. It just had after a little while after I got out, I had to live in my shop because it was smaller, and I wanted to be by myself for a while. You know, it lasted a few months. But in a few months, then I met her.
When you said that you had the ice shack because it was smaller, is it because it was small like the cell?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what would go through your head being in prison for so long after 18 years. I can't imagine that, you know, I mean, that can't be easy not to think about it anymore once you get out.
It kind of went away. You know, after I met her, it went away. I didn't think about it no more. You know, that's why I had to live in my shack for a couple months and go from there. Because, you know, then I can stay there and go anytime I want to go. You know, I just had to break it in a little bit.
That was by your sister's house?
Yeah.
That was over at the Salvage lot too?
Yeah.
But were you ever angry that you were in there for so long? I can imagine that's a normal response.
No, after I got out, I didn't have no anger. You know, it's just the only problem I had was it was so big. You know.
I'm sorry, what was so big?
The area.
Okay.
You know, that's why I had to move to the ice shack, because it was maybe too much at one crack. Because after a few months, then I moved into the trailer. And she was living there already.
That's how you met her?
Yeah. Well, I met her at a gas station. And I think it was within 30 days after that, she moved out there in the trailer.
Jodella, I cannot keep track of who knew who and all that. It is too confusing for me.
She knew a girl that knows who owns the place.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking, Jerry.
So you've got an uncle who was at the sheriff's department, is that right?
Yeah,
Um,
but he's retired.
yeah. I mean, I thought I saw some story about him that he sort of had, mentioned that there's a lot of evidence against you. It almost sounded like he was doubting you, but I take it you guys aren't too close, or?
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I never had no problem with him. I can call him and talk to him or what. But sometimes, he is a cop. He was a cop. He looks at the evidence, and his wife thinks I didn't do it.
You said that his wife thinks you didn't do it?
Yeah, that I didn't do it.
One other time when we have spoken, you had said that that you could never do something like this, and do you feel as though that it would take a particular kind of person to do something like this?
Yeah, it has to be somebody ain't a right mind. There ain't no way I could, kill somebody. That'd be too hard. Then you won't know which way to go. I don't know. I can't even think about something like that.
And you don't feel that anyone in your family is involved?
No.
Are you afraid that they're that someone else will be arrested?
I don't see how.
They're still waiting for some tests to come back on some other things found on the property, and the sheriff has said that they're not ruling out arrest.
She's typing at the same time, Tina, as she's talking. That's why there's the pause.
It's always been my family, me and my family. It's been like that since Kazura got in office.
That's the old sheriff?
Yeah. Since he's been in office, it's not but Dave and me. And now I find out it's the Manitowoc County and Calumet County are hanging around each other. They know each other. So I guess the Calumet County is going to do the dirty work of Manitowoc County. There's some connection with it.
Where does the connection come in? Have you figured that out yet?
Well, I know half the people go there, they party together and everything else.
Is that like the law enforcement?
Yeah. They play jokes on everybody else, and they do all kinds of stuff, I guess.
My big one is a Pitbull Lab mix. Medium one is Mickey here behind me is a Chihuahua mix. And then Maddie that's over here in the corner is a Chihuahua Min Pin. All rescues.
There was supposed to be a cop who put the vehicle down in there. But I don't know if the investigator, checked into that or what.
You had heard that a cop had done it?
Yeah.
Was it a sheriff's deputy or a local police officer?
I don't know that.
they also found some spent rifle shells on your garage floor.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you know anything about that?
I see Bobby,
Interesting.
my sister's kids.
Because they didn't find the one that they say Teresa's DNA is on until the end of February.
You know, just to get them off the grass for like the lawnmower and that.
Okay. Well, I guess that goes over a lot of the questions that I wanted to say. Is there anything that you want to say to the Hallback family?
I'm sorry. I hope they can get over this a little bit. I wish all the happiness for them. You know, because I do feel sorry for them. You know, who won't? I mostly do.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
You know, we're all hurting. To this day, it still don't make no sense why we all have to hurt. I wish the truth would come out.
Yeah, Heather, they needed her chapstick. You're right.
They should speak. You know, let me get on with my life again instead of hold it back again. So they can put their minds at ease and know what happened.
Let's say the worst case scenario happened, and certainly this is looking past a lot of things that still need to happen. But the worst case scenario would be that you would be sent back to prison. I can't even imagine what sort of how that must feel to you.
I don't know if I can handle it again.
How would you get through it?
I don't know. And I got no idea. I don't know if I could. You know, how can I do a life bill for something I didn't do? You know, why should I have to suffer?
Do you feel like you're being punished for something?
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Right, Jodella. And this is something everybody always makes it out like Teresa is a forgotten victim and Stephen has never forgotten her.
Are you religious at all?
I went to church when I was younger. But I really never got into it too much.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for taking my call and calling me. I suppose that you must have a lot of...
Pat, I think she's like from the Associated Press.
No, they're shut off from up here.
Oh, so you haven't talked to any other media people? No. Well, I appreciate you chatting with me, and the way the Associated Press works, which I kind of explained in my letter, is that we do distribute newspaper stories for newspapers and for TV and radio stations to use.
Uh-huh.
So this will be distributed to everyone in the state and possibly to the nation.
Okay.
After I write my story, and I'm going to try to write it today and tomorrow and have it finished by the latest tomorrow with the newspapers, and everyone can use starting Monday.
Okay.
But thank you so much. And is there anything that you want to add before we end the conversation?
I wish I was out of here already. So I could be with my family.
Good point, Maz.
And I thank everybody out there who believes in me. if they believe in me, they're right. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you again for your time, and take care, and we may talk again. I don't know. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
So now he made this call as soon as he hung up with the press. So this is call 88, November 26, 2005 at 12:58 p.m. This call is 21 minutes and 10 seconds, and it's Dolores.
Services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
What?
Five.
Huh?
Five.
Yeah.
We are on call 88 out of 116.
Oh, yeah. Where did he go?
You got what?
I don't know. A car turned around. They've been making U-turns around here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know where it went, though.
Oh, where's Chucky?
He went to the chicken shack, pick up Earl, because he's got a flat tire there. It's like a tire there with for the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, can I help you?
TMI, Tina. No, I don't know, Pat. Maybe Google Stephen Avery Associated Press.
Huh? They're taking pictures of trees.
I think this is after Thanksgiving. I think they commented that everybody had gone to Crivets, and now they're all back.
Sort of press.
I'm feeling much better today, Debbie, than I have the past few days few days ago.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me what kind of vehicle they have.
No. Well, they won't get down.
Oh. Why would they be taking pictures of the trees right here?
I don't know.
You know where them sewers are and all that.
What sewers? Oh.
For that blue building. But they parked way up by the mailbox there.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
well, why didn't you got that blocked off?
I suppose you didn't figure we had to. He was walking in. He walked in so far.
Oh.
That's how I could holler at him.
Oh. Yeah. Now get that fund running.
Monday we're going to get that.
Yeah.
We can't do it until we go to the bank, though.
Why?
Or credit union.
Why?
That's what Carla said. After we get to the credit union, and we make all that out, then we can get the TV stations in here to tell them.
Because that one's going on Monday.
Going where?
That's going to be on the paper Monday.
What do you mean?
On the fund and everything.
Huh?
On the fund.
Where is it?
Oh, it's going to be scattered all over.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wisconsin and the whole world. The whole United States.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. What will be on the air in the morning, I think, that we got it there. Because I'll tell Carla to be early.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tried to call her how many times?
Yeah.
They were gone. They first got home at midnight.
Well,
Yeah, they were to Green Bay. Well, they didn't leave until after dark, she said. She said you were on the answering machine at what, after 10, 10:30?
yeah.
Yeah.
11 o'clock almost.
Mm.
Quarter to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you, oh, wait, before I forget, I want to ask you something. What town is this guy from? This, whatever it is, Dolen. What town?
I don't know.
Oh, boy. I wonder how they can find that out.
I don't know.
Carla is Stephen's niece, Chuck's daughter.
I don't know.
I told them that too.
Oh, yeah?
About them.
Oh.
You know.
You still can't get nothing, just an answering machine.
You know.
That's all I can get.
You know.
So I think I tried place, I think, hey.
Or maybe they did something to him.
I don't know. Maybe because he had the information.
You know, they did here.
Who did?
The jailer. Well, he called up here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was going to come up to see me.
Yeah?
Well, he never did.
Yeah, I know, you told me that.
Yeah, that's why I think something's fishy.
But why won't he answer his phone unless he's not there?
Yeah?
But it's a different answering machine from before.
I think there's like 28 calls left to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get through them all today or not. It's almost 2:30, and I have a thing I have to be at by 5:45.
I know it's different. I put my name, where it was and all that on there, and my phone number. I know it's different than the first one. No.
I told her about that 25,000.
Ugh. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You think that?
Well, yeah, right.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Did you tell him about my doggy? He got out of his room and he pooped on the floor. And I kept it.
Oh.
Good thing it was hard stuff.
The ding ding you're hearing is a friend of mine. She's texting me, and that's her text notification sound.
Oh, they might find out what it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't tell him that one.
No, Maz, my friend, is an artist, and she was commissioned by a town to paint murals for the town, and tonight's the unveiling.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I didn't give him the phone number. I did not ask.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
I actually took a picture today of a little spot in the mural that she hid the logo of my activist organization. That's how I met her, through activism. She hid the logo for my activist group in the painting. So I took a picture of that section where it's hidden and made it my profile pic today.
he's coming back to Chucky's four-wheeler.
Oh.
The engine blew up.
What?
Yeah. He was making wood out in there in the woods and he got stuck.
Well, how come you didn't use his?
Who's?
His own.
Chucky did.
Oh.
Yeah. It's warranted though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if Earl took it right over by Keys or where. Then that's open. Yeah, they take a tire up there. He had one customer.
Oh, yeah?
Or two. Well, he had two. He had here somebody at the end here. Yeah. There's a lot of customers that come up as far as the gate there, and then they make a U-turn.
Yeah.
Some are nosy.
Yeah.
They just want to see. I don't know who that would be that was taking pictures. I told Chucky to tell the lawyer to contact Donna.
Donna who?
Donna who? How many Donnas? You know a couple Donnas?
Oh.
Or do you know one Donna?
Yeah, what about him? What about her?
She said she heard some stuff. I don't want to say it on the phone though. I'll
Something,
get back to them then.
something good?
Well, and yeah, in a way, yeah. I told Chucky to tell her to talk to the investigator. Yep. Anything will help. Keep on, finding little stuff out.
Oh, yeah. That's what I told the press, too.
Who?
The press.
Oh,
That's where we're hearing everything in little bits and pieces.
you know. I don't know.
Off you again?
Huh? Did you say something?
Mm-hmm.
Off you again? I just made a fresh pot.
Yeah, but see, Carla's gonna have that all done.
She can't call the TV stations until it's in the bank.
But I ain't saying that. She's gonna get all the TVs ready,
What, the numbers?
the numbers and everything.
I got all that now. Here.
Oh. Yeah, but there's more than what I gave you.
Yeah. Oh, we'll find some more.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Huh?
Oh. Oh.
I've been up since 10 to 4.
Oh, yeah?
I had such a headache this morning. Dad said that's because you were up so early. I said, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I don't get a headache otherwise.
Yeah.
How's your headaches?
I've been taking pills.
Oh, yeah, they give you some?
Yeah.
Now you're going to be starting all over again.
Yeah.
I think I need a couple extra ones. I don't know.
And he said they found blood in my place. I said, it must be my blood.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Who said that?
But the press.
The press found blood?
Oh.
Or the cops?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was that night when you broke your store open.
I broke it open a few times.
Well,
There's gonna be blood in the bedroom. I mean, in the living room.
yeah.
There must be something on the couch, on the floor.
Well, look at that. I bet they found a lot of blood here. The time he come from the kitchen here, he went all the way down the hallway to the bedroom. Candy washed the wall off, but I never washed that rug in there. And that thing, when it opens up, it goes. Pumps like your heart is.
I don't know when they actually started filming for Making a Murderer.
Yeah.
Then I would have ripped your brain apart. I got to hold this cough, yeah.
Yeah, well, she can work on it today and tomorrow.
Well, yeah, she maybe is.
Yeah. And she'll have it, it'll be everywhere Monday morning.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can go down there for 9 o'clock. I think that opens. The
Yeah.
inside opens at 9.
Yeah.
The window opens up at 8:30.
Yeah.
But you can't use the window for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The river's credit union.
No, Shoreline Credit.
Shoreline credit union.
Yeah.
It's a Shoreline credit union. The rivers.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
You don't know. I don't know either.
Dad ain't coming home until Monday, I don't think.
Well, why?
I think I have to go over to that by that Jim's house.
Oh, what, did you call? Jim.
No,
What about them,
that's what I mean. I got to go get them papers.
what are you gonna do then?
Well, he's going to be done with them.
Oh,
I don't know. Dad talks to him every day.
well,
Yeah. Otherwise, I can go tomorrow morning and get that stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
you don't know.
But when exactly did it start, Heather? Because we're in, November 26, 2005, and we don't hear anything about anybody being filmed at this point.
Oh, who needs that shit?
Well, now we would need it.
Yeah. But nobody else.
And I would think Stephen would mention the $5,000 he was paid for
Because I had all that stuff.
the first one.
I had a lot of stuff. That's why I had a lot of stuff. Junk. A lot of heat here for how many days?
Yeah. I still got books.
You know? Oh, yeah, everything was in that one.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Don't tell me I never done that on them jobs.
I didn't say that.
Now I'm having a nervous breakdown because I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Hey, you know something?
What?
After 5 years, I had 2 beers this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
They were low carbs in them, though.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not a bad beer either.
Oh. Oh. I see.
And low carbs, I can have stuff like that with low carbs.
Earl's just coming back now?
Yeah.
I thought he was back.
No, he was going to come back this morning, but then he got the plow ready all for him up there.
Oh.
Pulled that plow out of the snowbank
Yeah.
in case he gets some more snow up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But why don't he come home now?
Who?
Bill man.
I don't know.
Well.
What's he going to do?
Chucky called Josh?
I don't even know. I didn't ask him this morning. I told him to call that one number about that car, too. He said, I didn't yet. I think I'll be calling that one.
I don't care about that.
I know. But
No. He's got to call Josh.
no.
I think that's my hope.
We are on call 88. Yeah, so in November 26th, and Teresa went missing on October 31st.
Lawyers in bail?
Yeah.
When was Stephen taken into custody? The 9th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, Nana. I suppose we would hear about it if he visited the stranger. He would talk to his mom about it.
Did you eat dinner?
Look at your investigative skills, Heather.
That's all I wanted.
Well,
I didn't like nothing else.
well, I don't eat too much either. A little bit at a time, always. Otherwise, I get it in my mouth and it gets halfway down my throat and I can't swallow it. I don't want to go the rest of the way.
Yeah, when Chucky comes home, tell him to call Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him I want to know
Mm.
if he could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh would be Josh Radon that owns the quarry next to the salvage yard.
You thought, what the hell is that? I called on my Barbara's house. Was Brian going out? There must be a Trans Am, huh?
No. Grand Am.
Oh, Grand Am. Oh, Chucky said a Trans Am, I think. I don't know. It's so dark up here, like we're going to get stormed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it running then?
He must. I don't know. I didn't see him come back in, though.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have no car. He was using Bobby's.
Yeah.
Bobby's. Well, he's up north, but he's rough on a vehicle.
Yeah.
Bobby, he got stalled that one day at work.
Yeah.
He didn't want to start.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat them goddamn old ones.
No.
It's like Chucky's new one.
Yeah.
I told him I'd trade him.
Yeah.
There's less miles on it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, can you go over to Jim and get them papers, see what he thinks?
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for your call.
More calls are coming, Tiffany. I don't know when, but there will be more calls.
See what he thinks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta see when Barbara's home though. She can come with me.
Oh.
Because she remembers more than I do. If he would tell me something, I'd forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember too long.
Oh.
Sometimes if I go from the living room to the kitchen, I'm done.
Oh. Yeah. We'll call Barbara and see.
You know, I gotta see where she is. Unless she's gonna hunt all day.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to go later on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we only got one more day. He goes on vacation then.
Who does?
Jim.
Oh, yeah, where?
Don't you know where he goes?
Or where does he go?
On some farm.
Well, he goes on a farm?
Yeah.
For how long?
10 months.
That's all?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't so bad.
No. He was his own lawyer, though.
You know?
He must have said he done it by himself.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, I suppose that.
Yeah. Well, how long? Oh. 20 minutes? Is that what we talked?
Well, what time is it?
18 after. 17 after. I think about 1 you called me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to get a hold of Barbara.
Yeah, get a hold of her, go there.
I gotta find Jim's number here somewhere.
You know?
Well, he's not gonna be gone. He'll be home because he can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah.
No, nothing else. I'll try you back later, nothing else.
Yeah, okay then.
Yeah. All right.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Correct.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve again.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'm finally home.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, busy yelling. He told you he was gonna call last night or something.
Yeah.
We had to do some fast shopping.
Huh?
We had to do some shopping.
Oh, I see.
What's up?
What's up? It's going to hit the papers Monday for a fund too, from the press.
Yeah, that's Associated Press you talked to?
Yeah,
Okay.
just for an hour I did. Yeah.
I know Herald Times will have to be talked to.
Yeah.
As I have said, if the people that are getting the calls want money donated somewhere to let me know, and we'll post it. But I haven't heard anything on it.
Which I don't see how, but she was trying to explain it to me. I was like, well, just don't worry about it. Because I don't understand it either to a certain point. I said, just don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I told them that'll be all set up Monday morning.
Yeah, and me and Grandma will go down right away. 9 o'clock for Charlotte.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I just talked to her not too long ago.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Because she said that one was going to start sending it and it'll probably be good shoreline for Monday or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's going on so far. Yeah, I couldn't believe I talked a whole hour to him.
On the phone? Or?
Yeah. Well, I figured the more we can get going, get out there, better off it is.
Mm-hmm.
Chucky calls redone and see if he can get my bail. Then I figure all that money can go toward the lawyer. But they don't know much either.
Who's that?
Press.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
No.
It's all up in the air and they won't say boo.
No.
Then they'll come out and say, call your court hearing.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't see what they have. They can't have nothing.
No.
No.
I don't know if that's in the paper yesterday, it was talking about that death penalty or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They said it wouldn't even specify towards you anyway because of certain things.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Oh, because they're not charging you with sexual assault.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well. Huh?
I said it'd be nice to know what the hell's actually going on or what is found or whatever else.
Oh, yeah. And see, my lawyers know all of that already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, what do you fight with when you go to court?
It did, Rachel. I have now sent it to both Jeff and my girlfriend, the artist, actually, that I'm going to that event tonight and everything, because she used to have a black German Shepherd and she misses having one. So I've sent it to her, too.
She used to roam back there anyway.
Oh, yeah. Then they died and they lay right there. You know. You know, a guy don't know.
Oh, and that, and they dug what? At least a foot and a half down.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So whatever is down under yonder.
You know.
It's cold here in Illinois, Jodala. It's like 25 or something this morning when I checked.
You think you ought to go to Chicken Shack, huh?
Mm-hmm. Gotta give them some chicken.
Yeah.
big blonde one.
Yeah. Not another week.
See the, no, Big Mike is over here.
Oh, yeah?
But he can't.
Oh. Oh. Hey, what about eBay?
I have no idea how to get onto that. I'd have to talk with my brother and stuff about that, but then I have to find a computer to do it on.
Yeah.
What?
What about Big Mike? Or Barbara's computer?
Yeah, I could use part of it.
Or Barbara's computer.
But then, have to use my credit card or whatever because I know Barbara probably don't have one.
No. But you only can set up one site.
Wow, Tiffany, that's a big change. Yeah, 25 degrees, I think. I'll check.
Oh, yeah. The Hallbox one got shut down for now.
Yeah.
Still didn't get started up.
No?
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored and recorded.
It says it's currently 29 degrees and feels like 23.
But that could be a start, too.
Yeah.
You know, if a guy could get in.
Okay, switch that because it was the weather for Chicago. For where I'm at in the Lyle, in the suburb, it says it's 28 degrees and feels like 17.
How much is it to get on there? To have a fight?
Oh.
I don't know.
What?
I just asked Big Mike how much it costs and he doesn't know.
Well, everything wouldn't help, you know. You gotta go to, huh?
Go ahead.
You gotta work Monday night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I work Monday through Thursday.
Oh. Mm. Well, you can talk to Barbara and everything else.
I don't know, lately she doesn't have much time.
Yeah, I know, I see that. Yeah. But if we could set it up, you know, it'd be okay then.
I wouldn't even know the first time. I'd have to touch with it for a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, maybe we might come over.
Where are you, Tina? That 25 degrees is hot.
Yeah. I gave my phone number, so.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, I know, Pat. There's always coulda, woulda, shoulda.
She could either talk about writing something up for Herald Times to turn into.
Yes, Fahrenheit. We are Fahrenheit here.
So, how was your turkey dinner?
Shit.
Did you at least get turkey?
No.
No, what'd you get?
I don't know. It's supposed to be turkey, but it ain't turkey.
Like an imitation turkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you at least get dry stuffing?
No potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, I even told him about that 25 grand I got commitment. You know, and that guy who knows crabs. No, we can't get hold of.
Well, Grandma told you about that Rosie, right?
So what?
Rosie?
What about Rosie?
That she wanted to come out and talk to the PI.
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be first Tuesday, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Tuesday at 1 o'clock? Or 1:30?
I'd like to know what it's about.
Yeah, me too.
I can get a hold of her number very easily, but I don't think tell me anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see. Yeah, you know. Well, at least you, the only ones working is you and Mom.
Yeah.
Nobody else is.
Well, like I said, Barbara's pretty busy.
Yeah.
I get my dad's word.
Still here, Zoe. On call 89.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I gotta try to help what I can do.
You know. Well, yeah, you're doing more than anybody almost. Between you and Mom. Yeah.
Yeah, these calls cost them a fortune. When I used to talk to Steven, and now that's not a jail call, was a prison call. It was a lot more than when I talked to the inmates from the Illinois prisons.
Yeah. So when are you going to get married?
Next October.
Oh, next October?
Sure, Zoe. I think that call is very important, and I want to make sure Stephen's supporters hear that. And Stephen Avery Project has the widest reach. So that should get you some major traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose there's nothing else.
Well, if you want to call later on after dark, then
Zoe, how could you say we're crazy? How many hours did you put into listening to it at one time? There's so many of them.
don't worry about it. I just worked 4 hours. I covered probably a couple of them.
Well,
No,
A half a foot of snow, Tina. We don't have any snow. I think they called for snow on Sunday, but it's just like a wintry mix, not something that's really gonna stick around.
yeah. Okay, if I find anything out, I'll give you a call. Otherwise, whatever.
like I said, I'm probably going to talk to Grandma
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well,
But yeah, I feel like it. I can give us a call later on.
yeah. All right then.
Okay.
Okay then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from.
That's me.
I don't know
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh?
I know.
You know what?
Did you get candy?
Yeah.
Did you put it in?
Yeah.
Numbers, Cherry, I don't remember. I'll see if I can figure out how to get to my phone account. I don't even remember where I look for that, where it lists how much I pay for the calls.
Where did you all go?
How do you know I was gone? Is there a bird that comes up there?
Yeah.
Or is it on the machine? I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You pick up Barbara?
Huh?
Did you pick up Barbara?
Pick up Barbara for what?
Yeah, go over by his house.
He's going to call me tonight. He wasn't done with him yet.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to call me after. I told him I won't be home until this evening. So I hope it ain't too late. But I'll call him back after a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where did you all go to?
The town.
Well, for what?
So I didn't go nuts here.
Oh. Oh, where did you
That's
go?
all you must feel.
Yeah. So who did you go see?
Yvonne.
Oh. Oh. Barbara coming up with you tomorrow?
I don't know that either.
Oh.
She's coming up with me. I'm going up with her if it is.
Oh.
Because I won't drive there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't in a prison, Zoe. He will in prison. You don't have access to the phone like this. And you're limited to 20 minutes, right? I believe everybody is limited to 20 minutes, and there's a line for the phone.
Yeah.
And I'd like you to see if you get his number from information.
I don't know. Maybe honest.
Jennifer, Stephen and I don't speak anymore because Sandra told him that I was talking shit about his mother and trying to stop people from donating money to Dolores to buy a new washer and dryer. And instead of Stephen asking me directly, as I told him to do because he stopped talking to me once before because of lies that he was told about me, to please ask me about it. And he didn't. And instead he's all mad. And so he no longer calls me. And Sandra says that Stephen has removed me from his list.
They got how many plants?
Yeah.
Josh only runs this one down over here.
Yeah.
He doesn't own everything. That's a company.
Yeah.
You didn't miss anything major, Joe Della. And now here's Chuck.
Yeah. Come to do it for me. Yeah. Even 250 or
No, he's not, Cherry, because we're in November and Brendan isn't taken into custody until March 1st.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till Dad comes home. I mean,
I ain't worried about that. I'm going to get my own money.
yeah, I know that. But I think he's got something else planned.
Zoe, because he's in jail here, not prison. So it was a different situation for him. And he was kept away from general population. So
I don't need the other things.
it's actually like special treatment he's getting.
I don't care about no lawyer. I care about getting out.
Yeah, I understand that, Steve.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about a lawyer. I got one right now. I can always switch over. The main thing is I got to get out. Yeah. If Josh can do it for me, that'd be good. Yeah.
I'll see once. Maybe I can have him come up here tomorrow or Monday morning.
Yeah.
Because he's hunting right now.
He ain't hunting at nighttime.
Well, I know, but
Yeah, I know, Zoe. It's weird to try and keep those straight, that jail and prison are two different things. Jail is when you're waiting to be sentenced or go to court, and prison is where you're allegedly being punished.
he was digging up this pit and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
So I haven't talked to him.
Well, call him and find out. Yeah. You know, we can do is ask.
I'll call him once.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, but because that'd be a big step. If he could.
yeah.
I mean, you figure he buys land, so.
Well, yeah, the company does. He doesn't.
Yeah. But I think he can get everybody together and do something.
But a bond would be the same thing.
Jodella, most of Steven's family are evil, evil people. And the only one that's not is his mother. And I'm not going to get her involved in any of this. It's stupid drama bullshit. And she doesn't need it, nor does she care or understand. No body cameras back then, Heather.
Yeah, but not this way.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Good point, Tiffany.
I know that.
Jodella, Steven's mother doesn't have internet. She wouldn't understand it. So it's fine. You know, Steven doesn't have to talk to me for me to believe in his innocence and think he should be freed.
Yeah, I'll put Ma back on.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I said you could maybe call.
Did he have a whole conversation just there with Chuck and Jody was not even mentioned?
Off the sprayed living room ones.
No.
Here's one. There, see?
Oh, you got a pen and paper?
Yes. I grab any paper and then I put it in stock.
Well, you must have this number wrote down, his name.
Who?
G-E-R.
What?
G-E-R.
G-E-R.
A-L-D. Gerald.
Yes.
Okay, his middle name is Dale.
Who?
L.
L?
Oh, L.
L.
Yeah. That's his middle name.
All you put is L there then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the initial of his name.
Yeah. Okay, his last name is P-I-O.
P-I-O.
T.
P?
T.
T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
R-O-W-S-K-I. Now his address is 3609.
Oh, wait a minute. 3609. Why didn't you tell Chucky to do this?
G-R-A.
Wait, what?
G-R-A-Y.
G-R-E-Y.
Okay, a little space. L-O-G.
L-O-G.
Little space.
Yeah.
L-N.
L-N.
It must be Lane.
That's Lane. Yeah.
Okay, Stevens Point.
Stevens.
Point is P-O.
What up? S-T-A-V-E-N and an apostrophe S?
Yeah. And point is P-O-I-N-T. Wisconsin. 544.
544.
81.
81.
Dash 97004.
04. That's the one that's giving you the 25?
Yeah.
Now that, but I can't even see what I wrote there. Wait. Oh, P-R-O-T, his name is spelled, right? Spell it again.
P-I-O.
P-I-O?
His last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
P-I-O.
T.
T.
R.
R.
O.
O.
W.
W.
S.
S.
K-I.
I. Well, I had it spelled wrong already. You got no number for that, though?
No, he's got no number on here.
Stop.
No, I got it though. Okay.
Calling information.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm sending this to you.
Well,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't know. It's a, what we get, SKI, that's
It's almost like Jody.
that's a Jody, all right.
Mm-hmm. That'll go out Monday.
Oh, yeah. We should have it by, let's say, Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday, I think.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No, that's the one that's giving you 25, almost 25.
Yeah.
I better write that on here. How do you write 25? How do you write 25,000?
25.
Yeah, I know
and 2
that.
zeros.
Huh?
0.2 zeros.
2 zeros. Oh, he's not quite giving you that, but
No.
it's good enough on there.
No.
Now, what should I tell him?
Call his information, get his number,
You know?
and tell him we're going to set up a fund at the shoreline.
I'll have to get the address for that, too.
You know, if he wants to, he can send it there.
No.
If he wants to help.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell him Monday it'll be set. I mean, meet out there Monday morning.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
I told her 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara at home?
She wasn't when I just drove down that way. I just got home a little while ago, too. I had to go get some milk and that. I threw all that milk away I had here. I had 2 gallons of milk and I threw it all out. Yours too.
Yeah.
It got sour here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame to throw 2 gallons of milk out when that's about $6 worth of milk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Besides what else I threw away here and threw away down by you.
Yeah.
Well, moldy. The butter even got moldy. There wasn't that much in that container, but I got your other stuff in the freezer. I took 1 loaf of bread out of there, but that's all got ice in it.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
A little hard on this gummies too. The bread. It doesn't take long, and that's all pucky. Yeah.
Well, get hold of that. See what you can do with that.
Yeah.
And maybe Chuck you call Josh. I don't know. I don't see it happening.
I don't know. You'll have to wait until Dad comes home.
You know. Then Dad can call him.
Yeah.
Piss on my brothers. They go their way, I'll go my way.
Is that on your? Is he on your list?
Oh,
Chucky.
is he on my list? Why would I want him up here?
I don't know.
He don't help me, so why should I have him? I'm just putting on the people.
I just hope we got good weather though tomorrow night.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took you go home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
So Earl's home?
No, he's hunting.
Up north?
No, somewhere around here. I don't know.
Not now.
Well, not now, no, but he was. You can't hunt now, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, I got rid of some of those bugs.
Well,
You must have had them on your plants. Now I'm going to have to spray mine because there is a few yet around.
well.
Maz, you set up an account.
Until Barbara spray hers.
So, like, I get a text message if my phone account minutes run low. But I don't really talk to... Steven's the one that I used to talk to the most. I don't really talk to anybody from prison.
Oh, yeah?
Marnie and Melissa, I visit every other week, and I email with them. An email is way cheaper.
There was somebody here today. He parked up in a mailbox.
I was on the phone with
No, he'll never trust Chuck, Earl, Carla, Barb, none of them.
You must have took a fast picture though. And they hiked right out, that guy. I bet he thought there was nobody home here.
Bye, Tina, and thanks for the nice words.
No.
I didn't see what Barb was gonna, if she's gonna come up or not.
No.
Yeah. And then see when she's gonna be home.
Oh, Barbara?
Yeah. Maybe I'll give her a call.
Yeah. Who knows? Hunting is over, so. And then we might have to run over by that gym.
The deer season in Wisconsin, it's like the month leading up to Thanksgiving, and then it's done.
Why to get some milk anyway? You're gonna sit and visit with Yvonne. Yeah. She said her house is the same thing. She has to have a night light on at night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I do too, even if Dad's home, I can't sleep in the dark. I said I feel like there's somebody there. More than I did before. Since they've been in here. I feel really, you know.
Okay, I suppose then not else. I'll try you back later then.
Oh, okay then.
See if you can get all that information then.
Oh yeah, I'll get his number. I'll get it through. I don't know what information it is. So wait, now this is where Stevens Point.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes a different zip code.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh. Well, I can look that up in the book, in the telephone book.
Yeah.
What the zip code is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Call 91, November 26, 6:48 p.m., about 13 minutes long. And it is
Hello?
Dolores.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh?
Did you talk to Barbara?
No.
Oh, you did. Oh. I just asked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, did you find out anything?
No. Can't even get that on there. They said I always tried during the hours from 8 till whatever time in the morning on Monday.
What, for that number?
Mm-hmm. Because that's all the answering machines. Even Carla tried it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They said it could be unlisted or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'll have to call Monday morning or something. Maybe 7. I don't know, 7 o'clock.
Unless Carla writes a letter to him.
Why don't you can't?
No.
Don't you can't?
No, I can't.
Why?
I don't know.
What kind of letter?
A letter about the money.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm going to go by her anyway tomorrow morning. She's going to call me when she's up and awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to go over there.
And do what?
Talk to her. I found some more stuff out.
Well,
Yeah. So I don't know. I can't tell you on the phone because it's all taped.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that.
Well then, and I don't want them neighbors knowing that at all. Down that way.
Well, where do you hear that from?
Somebody.
No, Debbie, he doesn't, because his dad's in Crivets and his mom stays at the salvage yard.
Oh, somebody I know?
Oh, it could be. Yes, it could all be.
Who's over there?
That's Chucky.
Oh,
I ate TV dinner with chicken bones in it.
Well,
I forgot to push the chairs in, so he was eating the bones into his bed. He goes with him, little brat. And then Chucky brought a piece of paper over here, and he had liver juice on it. Well, so he licked that off. Oh, that dog thinks he owns the top of the table pretty soon. If you forget to put the chairs in, then he's there.
well, you didn't call Josh?
Did you call Josh? No.
Figured that.
You saw him in the field.
We're going up to the cabin.
Mm.
Really?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to your. I'm gonna call your investigator Monday.
I just figured on being in here for trial.
Huh?
I just figured on being in here for trial.
Why?
Why? Because that's what it seems like.
Why?
Why? How the hell am I going to get out?
A walking note?
Yeah, right.
We got more evidence here, though.
Yeah.
And this one might be pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of evidence.
This would be evidence. Anyway, if she's walking around.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Jumpers. Yeah, Barbara said she's coming up.
well,
She's going to be doing the driving.
is taking her car or your car?
It would be her car because she smokes.
Oh.
She's going to be smoking in mine. She can take Chucky. She can smoke in there. No, I'd sooner have a full. That's when it is.
What?
Friday or Saturday.
Oh, is Barbara home?
Yeah. She was a little while ago, but you never know though. Before I called her, then she was going to sleep farm.
You tell her I was going to call?
No. She was eating supper. I mean, they were eating supper. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, well, tomorrow then, have her write a letter then in the morning.
Yeah.
You take the address along with you.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Should we have him write you back then?
You can write me back and you back.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Put your name on it.
Well, no kidding.
Yeah. If you want to, you can write me back or you back. Or both of us.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Name and address and everything on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As long as this here guy exists. Is it printed out? I mean, is it wrote out or is it typed out?
What?
That letter? Or what?
It's his bank statements.
Huh?
It's his bank statements.
It's his bank statement?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's a bank statement, Chucky? Oh!
Yeah. What you got in there?
What you got in there?
What you got in there? What you put in there?
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's what you got?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, he's going to give you all of it?
I got, yeah. Oh, give me those 24,600 and something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. He must be a millionaire.
No, that's what he's got in the bank.
If you're a time you don't give it away.
Well, if it's for a good cause, you do.
He believes in you then.
Yeah.
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 I believe in you too, but I ain't got that kind of money.
You know, some people do that.
Right now I'm running out.
Yeah, tell him he's got checks he can write out
Where?
for the business.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know, Teresa. I mean, I would think if they can question him, you should be able to hear it,
But it looks like
whether he's 18 or not.
I'm waiting for my golf cart to come back so I can.
Yeah, Heather, blind leading the blind.
My car's
Huh?
the skid surface.
Oh? Yeah. What?
Done with it.
Done with what? With the vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is that though?
Well, probably after the 6th, I bet.
By that time it'll be a big snowbank. I can't take my golf cart nowhere. I get stuck in snow. I remember feeding Bear. I talked to Bear today.
Oh, yeah?
And I fed him that turkey bones and all that stuff. I said, I want every speck ate. I do not want it laying around. And do not bury it in that frozen ground. So he carried one turkey leg away.
Where they got him?
Huh?
Where does Barbara got him?
Instead of on the other side of the garage, they got him on this side towards Barbara's house.
Oh, by my truck.
Well, nearby.
They get my keys from Earl, too.
The truck is gone already.
What?
It's all put away.
It's put away?
Yes.
It could have sat out there.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes, it could have.
It's in the impound. That's where Dad said they should put it.
I don't care. I'm the boss.
Don't get smart with me.
It's my shit. It can stay out there and rot.
Not gonna stand out there and rot.
Sit out there and rot.
No. That way out of the snow and the weather.
I don't care about that.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
Yeah, that's the only goddamn thing I got.
Well, then.
But that's besides the point.
No.
Yeah.
No, you'll get your car back too.
Yeah, I don't like dogs left outside. I have a hard enough time with the feral cat that we adopted that doesn't get to come in our house. But we have the heated garage for her, but I hate it.
Yeah. They gonna put it back together?
Yeah.
They might have the front wheels on the back. I'll be going backwards.
No, no way Stephen could do this and cover it up.
Yeah.
But not my golf cart. That won't look so good. I miss that thing.
Huh?
I miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to use that all the time.
Yeah, I suppose. I'll give Barbara a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But tell her what time though. That we gotta be up by you by 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
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 Tell her we gotta leave here by 4:30.
Yeah.
Cause she don't believe me always.
Yeah.
She tells I lie.
Yeah.
And I gotta go pick up those papers tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why, did you call him?
I called him.
What do you think about it?
Well, I don't know. He's not finished with it. That's why he said until tomorrow afternoon.
Oh.
He said he had so much company again today.
Oh, yeah?
That's because he's leaving Monday. So
Louis,
that's early in the morning when he
are you saying Stephen is guilty? Because if so, why are you in this group?
Yeah, not now.
But he said he'll have it done by tomorrow afternoon. I should come. I should call first and then come there. Yeah.
Maybe I'll call you later, maybe not.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there.
Okay then.
As long as it ain't at 10, 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had a night, the other night, there's phones ringing, there's alarms ringing at 12 o'clock at midnight.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll do what I can yet.
Yeah.
Get your phone number, though I might have to wait until Monday.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how else to get it.
Well, you could try it tomorrow again.
I don't know, that operator said something about, well, not the operator, it's,
Yeah.
must be a tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said Monday during the hours. I think it was 8 to something.
Yeah.
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 Well, I'll try to get it.
Okay then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
Now we are on call number 92. Also November 26, 2005, 7:02 p.m. And this call is only 15 minutes, 19 seconds. And we're waiting to see who answers the phone. Sound like Carla.
Public Communication Services collect calls from
Steve, Barbara.
an inmate at the Calumet.
Oh, was
Jail.
it Barb?
The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Watching TV.
Well. Oh. I'm surprised you're home.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because you're never home.
Yeah.
So you coming up tomorrow night?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to leave about 4:30.
Why?
So you're up here by 6.
It don't take that long to get there.
Aha. Thanks for the correction, Lewis. And that's why I don't automatically jump on somebody. Stuff in text, you never are sure what a context is. So thank you, Lewis.
And you don't know how the roads are gonna be.
Yeah.
It depends how fast you can go.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing 70, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So you ever talk to what's his face?
No.
And when you gonna do that?
I had Brian ask, but he never got back to me either, so.
I'm always on a back burner.
What do you mean you're always on the back burner?
That's what I mean. I got Carla doing more than anybody.
Because she knows how to do this shit.
Well, when everybody gets together, there's more brains. And she don't know how to do that much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll all have to see.
Huh?
So I guess we'll have to see. Yeah. So Brian get his car going?
Yeah.
He's going to run it?
Yeah. He's got it gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it runs good?
I guess so. You had to go out and buy the, well, I shouldn't say that. I had to go out and get him a belt for it.
What kind of belt?
I don't know what kind of belt, but what it was. Serpentine belt.
Oh.
The other one was too big, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah. I was supposed to put a new one on right away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least he's got it all done.
Yeah, no, as long as he can get the white one in there.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you get hold of Brian, you get hold of the other stuff, so you can put that in the paper.
What's that?
Asking for money.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. It's going to be in the papers and on TV Monday.
Yeah.
I got that already. I did that myself.
Oh.
From the press. I sold it to the press.
Huh?
I sold it to the press.
Associated Press?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I talked to him for an hour today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like there ain't nobody on my side.
What do you mean?
Besides Ma, Carla, and people out in the world. Yeah.
So what are you trying to say? I'm not on your side?
It don't seem like nobody is. Chucky, Earl, you,
Why?
because that's what everybody tells me.
Who's everybody? anybody?
The media.
Because I don't want to talk to him?
No, it's the way you do it. It's what people say. You know, and Chucky's comments to him, and Earl's and Candy's, and
Rebecca, it's because Carla then stole the money.
yeah, by that time it was too late. You know, no, and he should know better. You know, whereas I work with him every goddamn day.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Stephen told me Carla had nothing to do with him when he was home.
Just like Chucky.
Never saw her.
I tell him to do something. Oh, wait.
Then when cameras are around, she wants her face on camera. She set up these accounts, took the money, and then even on top of that, she would constantly ask Stephen for money. You know, so he's sitting in prison, and she's asking him for, like, she needs new tires. Can he give her money? And the family owns a junkyard, and you can get tires anytime you want.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
How do you know if you give it to you?
How do I know? Gotta call and find out.
Carla was actually arrested for shoplifting right at this time. She went out on Black Friday. For those that don't know what Black Friday is, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving when all the big sales are, where people kick off their Christmas shopping. And she got caught stealing stuff on Black Friday. That she does I didn't know. That's the excuse she's trying to give. But yeah, so she was busted for stealing clothes.
You must think of Brian.
But Brian didn't say that.
You might say he did.
Why?
Because he didn't know or whatever. Or
Nope.
he had his doubts.
She didn't have anything to do with Stephen.
He did.
No. No, he didn't.
Hi, Angela.
Well, maybe I screwed up. I don't know.
Bobby? Well, that's a different story.
Yeah? Why? What does Bobby say?
Huh?
What does Bobby say?
That you did.
I did it?
Yeah.
He was home.
He was home for a little while.
Yeah. Of course, they must have left that almost at the same time.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't home.
I don't know. He wouldn't know.
He said that he left before she did.
Okay, she must have pulled right out after him then.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Well, I would imagine.
I don't know why he got it though. I couldn't tell you.
Huh?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's the way you treated him all the time. I don't know.
I didn't treat him that bad.
Up north at one time you did.
Well, that was the only time.
Yeah.
Now. And I hung around with him that week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he gets his mood swings.
But besides the point.
I don't have any. Actually, by your home.
So there's you and Mom coming?
I guess so.
Oh.
Well, kids.
Huh?
Well, kids.
Well, they can have 3 at a time. It's got to be me and family unless I got to fill out a thing. I don't know. Depends. I don't know how the roads are going to be or what.
Huh?
I said, I don't even know how the roads are going to be or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too bad.
No.
Heather, I'm sure he just like yelled at Bobby or whatever for being a piece of shit. Stephen was constantly pissed at Barb's boys for just not being contributing members of the family.
What's wrong with you? Somebody up there with you.
Aha. And that's another thing. Bobby was a drug dealer and was selling pot and stuff from the salvage yard. And Stephen wanted that stopped and not happening. So that may have been what they argued over.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, they got regular books, but I don't want none of them books. I don't like reading novels.
Yeah, Carla told me herself that they were all waiting for their piece of his pie. That they all didn't like him, and he treated them all like shit, and they took it because they wanted a piece of his money.
I know.
I don't care about them now. No.
Yes, this is a free Marnie Yang shirt, Billy Joe. And if you wanted to buy one, you would have to do it through Jeff.
She told me I didn't have to come up.
I know it's something that I've talked with Marnie's dad about before, that he wanted to buy some for the family. And then we talked about doing them as a fundraiser for Marnie. So if we did it as a fundraiser, every time you sell a t-shirt for like a fundraiser, the cost of the shirt would be like $25 plus, I think, plus shipping. Or it might be $25 and shipping is included if you're in the States, but it's extra if you're out of the States when it's the big bucks to ship it to you.
Yeah. Does she please me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never said I didn't believe you.
Well, you had your doubts. You didn't know which way to go. That's like saying, I ain't sure. Yeah. No, this ain't gonna happen again.
What?
I'm moving.
Yeah.
This is all done.
It doesn't pay to stay in Manitowoc County.
No. For what? Yeah. Really too.
What?
Really too.
What about him?
I just helped every dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. The yard too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hang on.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I figure about 4:30 you're gonna have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't be late.
Huh?
I says you can't be late.
Can't be late.
Oh yeah. That's because I'm taking some of the female visiting hours.
How much does the females get?
Same thing.
Oh.
I said they tell them their visitors to come up at 5 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah. So it gives me a little time.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, I suppose.
Oh, let's see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Call 93. It's also the 26th.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
7:28 p.m.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this,
What?
Yeah?
Oh,
Are you in a better mood this trip?
why?
I just want to know. I tried to call Barbara when you were on there, but then you locked the door on your way out.
Hey, did you take my clothes off the flatbed?
Huh? Jackie? Where were they in the flatbed?
On the side.
Did you take Stephen's clothes out of the flatbed?
Yes, I gave it to you.
Oh, okay. So then I got them here.
Yeah, new stuff?
That new stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe you could bring some of that up?
Your socks? What was it? Socks? Underwear, I think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Those shoes? I get that all to you. Whatever was in the flatbed, I gave
Oh, that must be that.
you.
That must be in that room yet.
Mm.
Oh, I think so. Underneath that table there. Yeah.
I had 9 days, 9 days to sort through.
You had 9 bags to sort through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lock the door on your way out, though. Oh. No, does Rolly have a Milwaukee book here?
I don't know if
Barbara said maybe behind the bar. And she says, how would you move that bar? Out a little bit.
well, you can move that bar out a little bit, lift it up and move it out.
She said there's a bunch of batteries on it.
There's 3 of them on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she told me.
Yeah. You know, you can still do that.
You know?
Why do you need a Milwaukee book?
Dad wants to talk to a lawyer down that way.
You know?
And I was supposed to get the number from Randy, but he doesn't have the number. All I got is his name.
Information.
How can I ask them the information when there is no, oh yeah, I got a name.
You got
I can't get none through information because I can't get this one through the information. See, like during the week, you can talk to an operator, I think. I even went through the operator and then they put me onto this other.
I don't know, you have to go down there and look.
Yeah, tomorrow afternoon maybe.
Well,
What time did Barbara say she's going to leave?
I told her about 4:30.
Yeah, what'd she say?
So why should I have to leave so early? That's because Mom probably don't know where the place is again.
Well, I know I got the paper here, but I don't know. I just about know.
You know?
Yeah, just about. But by the time we get down there, it's going to be done. Then it's harder to find that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Carla had to go around and around and around there.
Yeah.
Then we thought, what the heck, maybe in the back of that place. So then we went around that courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right on the courthouse.
yeah. But we didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, if you got the paper, I don't know how many socks can you put on.
Oh, wait, one of these papers is that. What I'm writing on here, I bet.
Yeah, you go downtown, you should borrow him a notebook.
Okay. No. Where's my goggles? Where's my goggles?
Bobby saying I did it.
3 pair of underwear. Yeah, but are those packaged, Stephen? What you got?
No.
They're going to be packaged.
What the
Inmates will be provided with a jail uniform, top, bottom, and slippers. The following clothing is allowed: 3 pair of underwear, 3 brassieres.
Oh, come on now.
No, I'm trying to be funny now. 3 white t-shirts, no pockets though, no print or nothing on the front or the back. Must have sleeves. 3 pair of socks, 1 sweatshirt, 1 pair of gym shorts without drawstrings, no pockets, solid color, no printed on front or back, 1 pair of white thermal top and bottom, no pockets, no printing on front or back, must have sleeves.
Well, socks are ripped open anyway. I don't know how many pair are in there.
I don't know if you can have them then.
I don't know. Well, if I turn, you can take them back out.
No.
Yeah.
On top, inmates will be provided with a towel, 1 washcloth, 2 sheets, 1 pillowcase, and 2 blankets.
Yeah.
Until released, inmates will be responsible to turn in all bedding provided to them at booking.
Yeah.
Any items missed and damaged will be paid by the inmate.
I'm this on him.
What? On what?
Socks and underwear. I got 2 pair up here anyway. Because I bought a pair of socks.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, I can bring them up there and see if they come in.
Yeah. Only allowed to, 3 pair?
Yeah.
So you only can bring up 1 pair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
No.
Well, that I could bring you in the package. What size do you wear, though?
Large?
Large
Yeah.
or extra large?
Large. Yeah, I don't need none of them.
What, isn't it cold?
I mean, it's cold, but it ain't that bad. Well, we'll see after the court hearing anyway.
Hopefully you're out by then.
Well, then we'll see. I can put up with that long.
Angela, this is only 1 month of calls. That's all there is. Oh, and sorry, yeah, I'm behind here, so other people have answered you.
But I forgot to tell Barbara her internet. Does it work?
I don't know.
Well, you have to ask her then.
Why?
Because Carla might want to go on it and put me on the eBay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll set something down there.
What did you say to Barbara?
Why?
Did you say something that me and Carla are the only ones that's helping?
Yeah.
I know, I got that back. Because I tried to get you on the phone yet. I called her cell phone.
Yeah.
But then you were off already.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh.
What, you expect me to lie?
No,
No, I ain't gonna.
I don't like liars.
Yeah.
I don't like people that lie.
No. There ain't no reason why she can't help.
Yeah. I asked her to go with me over by Jim tomorrow, so I don't know if she's going to go or not. It didn't sound like it. No,
No.
she don't go over by myself, that's all. It's only to pick up the papers
Yeah.
and him to tell me something that I can't, maybe won't remember.
Well, nothing else, have him write it down.
Mm.
That way you can read it to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How about putting it just on the window?
On the window?
Well, that's what we looked through.
Oh. No, I ain't saying up here. You can tell me over the phone.
Oh. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that either.
Yeah.
I can bring that paper up with me
I don't know.
in my pocket.
I don't know.
Why not?
I don't want to get in trouble up here.
No.
So best be safe side, keep it home.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I did with
Nana, we don't have anything to do with the Christmas show that Carla creates, where she also then asks for money for herself. This is all a Carla thing. Dolores doesn't want it. It's so Carla makes it out like she's doing this great thing, and it's 1 thing for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. So don't know when they're going to be starting that money-a-thon for something that isn't wanted.
I don't know, I heard Tuesday at 1:30 they're coming out, the investigator and the lawyer, I think. Yeah. They want to look in the trailer. Yeah. Because they said don't move anything. Well, we didn't move anything, but we weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Or the fish and the flowers.
Yeah.
Well, can't let them into there when there's 50 only in there.
No. And the food.
Yeah.
But I don't need that anyway.
No. And the soda, what you had there, I put that's in the basement.
No.
Yeah.
You know, Jody might have to need some of that when she gets out. If I don't beat her out.
Hope you do.
You know?
But that's not March. She gets out first in March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kayla's the only one that truly cares about Dolores, and they keep trying to keep her away from her.
Huh?
It's really sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Bobby thinks I did it.
Bobby who? Daffy?
Yeah.
Right.
I suppose Barbara was saying how I treated them. Like up north, man.
Well, so what?
You know, they still don't know. He was there.
Yeah.
I think he must have pulled out probably right before her.
No.
No. I don't remember.
He's spoiled. Bobby is.
Yeah.
Like I said, they better get some insurances on those cars for winter.
Yeah.
Anybody can slide into them. And that it's not the other party's fault because they'll be paying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess Brian's got that car done.
Yeah, I know he went out the road.
Yeah.
Chucky said there was a Trans Am that went out or something.
Yeah.
I called down there and he said it was Brian.
Yeah.
That Brendan was still in bed.
Oh, yeah.
It was 22 or 11:45.
That's because Barbara's never home.
Oh, no. Well, she lets him sleep like that. That way he can stay up all night.
Yeah.
Then he sleeps during the day.
Yeah.
No sense in that stuff. You don't have to sleep all day.
Barbara must have called you up right away then, huh?
No, I called down there. I said,
Oh.
I wanted to ask you if Rolly had a book from,
Well, you can go down there tomorrow and take a look.
you know.
You can look on where the computer is.
I don't think there was a telephone book there.
Huh?
I don't think there was a telephone book there.
There's two that are stacked up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, right above the phone.
Oh, above the phone. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah. Otherwise, look below the TV.
Yeah.
Or look on the side of that. In that cabinet.
Oh,
Where the flower was on.
yeah.
Yeah, look on that. Or look in that one. Them three space.
There was a
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
There was a big one there.
yeah, but that was on that stand.
Yeah.
Well, I got the stand and all here.
Huh?
That metal stand?
No.
Oh, this was a metal stand. That one big flower was sitting on there.
No, not that one. That one was next to the TV.
Mm. Oh, that stand next to the TV?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a flower there?
Yeah.
And then Barbara took that one,
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
That's a big one.
Yeah, she must have took that one. It was sitting there. I took the one that's on that plan, that stand. Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, it's disconnected.
Yeah. Oh, that stand, that was by the living room, by the kitchen there.
No, that wasn't. That was by the living room.
Oh.
Going down the hallway at the end of the couch there.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's Jody's stand.
Because Barbara says, you want the stand? Well, I said, yeah. So it's up higher from, I can't go on the floor with it.
Yeah.
And I got those other two on that one table I got there. That big, what I had in the living room
Yeah.
for my medicines and that,
So you could talk to Barbara and see about the internet.
you know.
But somebody's going to have to be home for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't Carla have that?
No.
Oh, no?
No. And Carla will do that. But she's got a credit card.
Oh, no?
I think it's about $19 to put something on there.
Mm.
Yeah. To set up a site.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna check into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, because I don't know nothing about that stuff.
No, computer's kind of tough.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm stupid too.
You're stupid too?
There's a thing in here, you got a photocopy, and you got to post them.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Mm. I don't know.
Up to $50,000 reward for a conviction.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's see, Stevens Point. Oh, how about that would be on Milwaukee, in the book, huh? Stevens
Milwaukee
Point?
book?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, Nancy, I'd call Rolly.
Yeah,
Maybe Rolly would have Stevens Point.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. You can find that out, too.
Yeah. I need to call him, though.
Why?
I
I know. I know. Well, how about Lauren Rosie?
What are they going to do?
Maybe they got a book with Stevens Point in it.
I don't know.
A lawyer goes to Stevens Point.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, not Rosie. Rosie couldn't tell me
No,
nothing.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll call him after I get off with you.
Oh, and Pat, I guess you're
sometime.
the winner of
I don't know.
the window Jesus because nobody else has said their number was closer. So message me your address and I'll get this shipped out to you.
Papers then after I get back.
Yeah.
Because then I call Jim.
Well, yeah.
Because he should be done with them by then.
Well, just do what you have to do.
Well, yeah, if I'm not home, I won't answer, right?
Oh, yeah. 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 Keep up the good work.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
But I'm not making no headways, though, on the weekend.
I know. What is Dad trying to do?
I don't know. Somebody gave him a number of a lawyer
What's that going to do?
in Milwaukee. I don't know.
I don't want a fucking lawyer.
What do you want?
I want bail.
Well, I know Dad.
I ain't worried about a lawyer. I got a lawyer. Their lawyers are good enough till I can get settled.
Okay. I tell him.
Yeah, as long as I can get out on bail.
You know.
That's the main
I totally understand what Steven's saying. He has a lawyer already. That's all set. He needs the money to get out. He wants to be out.
You know.
Yeah.
What about that stuff what your lawyer was going to do?
We had a contest earlier where we counted on one of the calls how many times yeah was said. And the person who was closest won a window Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why. That's all we need is bail right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the more important spot.
Yeah. Well, Dad was trying to find out what that is, though.
What is?
300,000. Because there's a certain lot that might be $50,000.
What?
That bail.
No, it's $500,000. It's not 3, it's 5. It's $500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's got to be cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand that stuff at all.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
So you got 100,000?
Yeah.
85 of them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Got another one of them bugs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose. I'm just going up too high.
Oh, yeah. You want to disconnect it again.
Yeah.
How many? Are you keeping track of them?
No.
Oh, why didn't you?
I don't know.
I wish you would have. Because that way I would have knew about.
Yeah.
Maybe next week I'll call there and see how much I owe.
Yeah.
Just ask them up to 500 because then it'll be shut off again.
Yeah. How much money is in
And
that?
we don't have that much here.
And how much is in my wallet? 200?
Yeah. Well, I paid your cable.
Yeah.
And let's see. Did I pay something else for yours?
I don't
Well, I drew on it.
Predictive tax. That's funny.
Well, I paid more than that out of yours.
5, 6, 7, 8, 800, 900.
Yeah, about 900, I think.
Yeah, I suppose not. That was maybe tomorrow afternoon or something.
Yeah. Because I took all of mine, what I had at the back, too.
Yeah.
Everything that I had put away for late bill and telephone bill.
Oh.
Yeah, I put way over 1,000 there.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, I suppose then.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
Bye.
you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Now we're going into call 94. This is the next day. So November 27th, 2005, 1:26 p.m. And this call is 22 minutes and 49 seconds long and is Dolores.
Services collect call from
Yeah, it's me.
Yes, I
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello? Yeah? What are we doing?
Me and Carla are doing some stuff here.
Oh, yeah?
I got something to tell you though.
What?
Do not sign nothing.
Sign what?
Anything. Nothing.
What are you talking
So
about?
if they want you to sign something up there, you do not sign.
Oh, I don't.
Is that gate test?
Huh?
Yeah, you got to sign nothing. Jim said so.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Oh, you know that, okay.
Yeah. What did Jim all say?
I don't know, I didn't talk to him really. He don't want to talk on the phone, he said.
Oh, when you gotta go over there and pick up the papers?
Before we come by you, on our way.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think he's got something good.
Oh,
The
yeah?
way it sounds. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And some lady called me. She's 76 years old, and she knows you're innocent. They're framing you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
From where?
I don't know where she's from. If she's from Antwerp or what. Because she was to that Roger Terrence trial,
Yeah?
and he was innocent too. They said he killed his baby or something that time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping you'd call.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is it fog? Oh, yeah. How would you know it, so?
Yeah.
If it was foggy up there.
I don't know. Hey, I was thinking.
You were thinking?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was too. I was up from 12 to 3 thinking about Teresa.
You
Now,
know,
what were you thinking about?
what about my neighbor?
What about your neighbor? Who's your neighbor?
The one who wants to shut down the junkyard.
Huh?
The one who wants to shut down the junkyard.
Oh, who's that again?
What about him? He knows that whole area.
Yes, I know that. But who is that?
I don't know.
Is that guy in that new home there?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that noise now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that'd be one way to try it.
Yeah, I suppose so. Earl said they're not shutting that down this yard.
Well, they can't.
He says, otherwise we're going to sue you. And then we won't need the junkyard because we can live on your money.
Well, who did he tell that to?
Must have been a cop.
Oh.
How am I supposed to know? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, read that. That's what he wants.
Who wants?
I got all the papers from that guy that you gave me his name. He sent us all that stuff.
Oh, did he?
A bunch of stuff, yes.
You mean which one? The one with the money?
Yeah,
Oh, he sent you that?
I got a bunch of stuff here from him. Yep.
So,
And I thought, God, that name looks familiar, and I was looking through that stuff this morning. Sure enough, that's him. He sent us two letters beside a big folder with a bunch of stuff in it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, with the money too?
No. I had this about a week already.
So why are you finally doing it now?
I didn't know.
Well, you always look at the mail.
I do look at the mail. The investigator has all this stuff.
How does she have it all?
Because we left it for her. But she's got copies of this stuff. Yeah.
So, he didn't send you no forms for their money?
No,
Oh.
not on this here stuff. There isn't any things in there for that money, is there? No, I didn't think so. Oh. Barbara said for sure she was coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
She said she's coming up.
Yeah.
She better.
Well, if she don't, it's history.
Because I can't see to drive up there.
No.
And it's supposed to be foggy out and everything else.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if she's got fog lights on that Suburban.
No.
On mine, I don't.
No, she don't either.
No?
No.
Mm. You want him going up?
Huh? No.
Not tonight. No, she can't. She said she's got something else she's got to go to.
You know, I hurry up. I put her on. I ain't doing that no more.
No, she wants to come out, but I suppose they had something. Maybe Mike has somewhere to go. Hey. So I don't know.
So you ain't been nowhere today?
No.
Oh.
I was up from 12 to 2,
Oh, yeah?
thinking. And finally, I got so tired at 3 o'clock, I went to bed. And when I woke up, it was 20 to 8, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey!
In the water puddle. Stop it.
In the water puddle?
Yeah, the water puddle.
Yeah.
Call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, Grandpa's going to come in here
When is he coming home?
tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to get a different lawyer, yeah.
No.
Steven?
No, I said no. I ain't gonna accept it.
Huh?
I ain't gonna accept it. I told you what I want. That's it. You ain't got no $300,000. And that's what's gonna take.
Yeah.
I already talked to Steve about it.
Yeah.
It'll take $250,000 to $300,000
Yeah.
for a lawyer.
Are you going to call Steve tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll call Steve tomorrow.
Oh.
They're just not getting that he doesn't need them to find a lawyer. And he wants to be out. Let him be out until there's a trial. Put yourself in his shoes.
They can go so far, Ty, to find a good lawyer. But he thinks he can get a lawyer for what, $30,000?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to know.
Yeah. He needs specialists and everything else.
No. Oh, God. This one lawyer that I got a name of it,
Yeah.
and it's got all that stuff to go with it. The specialist, whatever it is, also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not that expensive.
Like how much?
30.
You can't do it for 30.
I don't know. It's got everything to do with it, unless that's all separate.
Well, of course it has to be all separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where do you see a murder case that takes less than $100,000?
How am I supposed to know?
You don't.
I never watched that stuff.
No, you don't. Even on the news, you don't. Look at that one in Green Bay. That mob files. Look at how much it cost them.
Yeah, and they got 6 of them for that.
6 of them?
5.
For what?
6 of them that killed him.
Yeah.
Or 5 of them that one got out, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what Steve said. They don't pay. If you got money, you can get the one. Yeah. He'll look fine till I get out.
Well,
Yeah. That's all he has to worry about is a goddamn bail. Because I'm only going to take so much of this. And I'm starting to get sick of it. I think 18 years is long enough. I ain't going to suffer no more.
Well, Rachel, that's what he's in prison for currently. He got 16 years for being a registered felon and having a gun in his possession. That's what they originally took him in custody for. So even if he got this conviction overturned for Teresa Hallback's murder, he still would have had to serve the 16 years for having the gun.
I don't know.
Hello, Cindy.
I don't know half of this stuff that he was going to get rid of the junkyard. How am I supposed to know that? Nobody ever tells me anything.
Barbara told me that.
You know, once she say something, can she open her mouth once?
Oh, she's worried about herself.
No, she ain't. She's worried about somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. She don't even call me. That's why I said, is she going?
Well, and he doesn't even talk to his dad. Yet here his dad keeps trying to do this, and it's like, talk to your son and find out what he wants. It's his life.
Well, what's Scotty's number?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well, call the boys once. They know it.
I told her she better be ready for, I don't know what I told her, 3 o'clock or 3:30 because we got to go stop by Jim first.
Yeah.
Well, she don't have to hunt the last hour. If she didn't get nothing all these days, she ain't going to get nothing now for the hour.
No.
I don't know, Tiffany, if he was officially charged with the murder at this point.
What did I tell her, 3?
I think so, but I don't know.
3:30, okay. Because we got to stop by Jim, tell her.
Where is he?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating already.
You're frustrated.
Yeah.
I was up from 12 to 3
Yeah.
today, thinking of where she should be, where she would be.
Who's seen her around?
She was at that party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who was all there?
Well, how am I supposed to know? I heard Mexicans. Then there was somebody else that they can't find now that I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Tiffany.
That's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah, was it
Because they're all on the same side.
Oh, yeah.
500,000 just for the gun charge, or was the murder charge in there?
This call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't know.
Hang on, you can tell Carla what you all want now.
Where?
Because she knows how to spell. Well, I just have pencils. So, hang on.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh? What?
I don't know. She just put me, you on.
She said something about you're going to tell me what you want.
I don't know. Well, I don't either.
You don't either.
No, Peg is not alive any longer.
Well, tell me. Maybe I could.
Logenschlager or something like that. I don't know. It's a weird name.
All you gotta do is put in the paper, the radios, TVs.
Oh, you're talking that way, like, yeah.
No,
Well, I figured I'd write something down, yeah.
no. If Barbara was gonna get Herald Times,
Yeah.
Thank you, Teresa and Heather, giving us the date that he was charged with murder was November 11th, and this call is November 27.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to her. Maybe she'll step over here. I don't know.
no. Oh yeah. But where was she?
Where was who?
Barbara.
She was on her way home.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. And I was thinking,
Grandma said she doesn't need a shower. You can't smell her anyway.
no. You know, I was thinking about how about that my next door neighbor,
Which one's that?
the one in that new house, was trying to shut down the junkyards.
I don't know. I don't even know who you're talking about. The new house. You mean behind?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple new houses in there.
Well, there's just that one on the corner.
Yeah.
You know, I think Chucky knows something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny, Teresa.
Kids just don't have to be so loud.
Huh?
Talking to the kids.
I told Mom, all we have to worry about is a goddamn bail.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about a goddamn lawyer. I got a lawyer for now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get the ball rolling. Try to anyway, and see what we can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'll let you talk back to Mom.
Okay.
There. Did you tell her what to do?
Just told her what's the main part.
Oh, the main part? Oh. That's the only way I could get a hold of her. I mean, that guy.
What guy?
The guy, Curtis Field here, you said.
Oh.
I think this is some of the stuff that's in them envelopes.
How much mail you got there?
Just a little bit.
How many people wrote you?
Just this one. Now who's that? Oh, it's Froggy out here.
Absolutely, Rachel. They were on a mission to get rid of Stevens so his $36 million lawsuit would disappear.
Oh, there's a couple of them that just wrote me. Most of them called me on the phone. Yeah. I called that guy again, too.
What guy?
That one that was supposed to come visit you.
Yeah.
That answering machine again. That's all I did is that answering machine.
Well.
But it's different from before. So he must have been, somebody must have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who though.
You have to mention that to the investigator.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? Is get that. You get that phone number, get that information.
What phone number? Oh, you mean of that?
That guy.
Yeah.
And give it to that senator, the one you talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that too.
Yeah. Cause
But I can't call him until tomorrow though.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. And then he maybe won't be there to take my call. I have to let it on the machine.
But then
And
he'll
he calls me back.
Yeah.
He said he was going to keep in touch.
No. But as long as you give them that information, you know, they can check on it more.
You know. Well, maybe he's ready.
Well,
But this old woman said something about the blood. Where did you cut yourself? You cut yourself up north?
the first time, yeah.
The first time on that finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it always broke open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Because she said that's got something to do with that blood that they got blood from you. And that's that night when they were when you should have went into that house.
Yeah.
But he was right in your bathroom.
Probably.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Friday night. Chucky saw headlights. He should have turned around and went right back over there by his house.
Well, I should have checked the whole junkyard out.
Yeah, but whoever it was in your house when you went down there. That when you saw taillights.
Yeah.
The car maybe took off, but the guy was in the house, I bet.
Yeah.
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 The most important.
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah.
Is Barbara go home now?
I don't know. Did Barbara go home? Huh? Oh.
No.
She's got to go wash her dirty box.
Yeah. Probably is dirty.
It probably is. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm going to get that big grandpa in here.
Mm. Uh-huh. Yeah. So you can meet by the bank at 9 o'clock?
Yeah. I don't know about Carla.
Why?
Be at the bank at 9 o'clock. You don't have to pick me up. I'll go down. I'll drive down there. Meet at the bank.
Or whatever's quicker.
Well, that would be quicker.
Otherwise you can meet you in Mishka.
No. I'll just take the car and go down there. And she can meet me there. Yeah. That would be quicker.
Well, it depends which way she goes.
Then she's got to stop and pick me up, and I got to let the car sit there. No, I just go down there. We'll meet there for 9 o'clock. Right on the button.
I'll be there at 5 too.
Well, I'll be there at 8:30 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do that, you can draw it 100 out of my other account.
Oh, no way.
Send it to me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I was low on oil in my car. I thought it was making some noises.
Well, you put some in it?
Chucky did.
No.
I think it needs the oil change though.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there ain't no reason why Barbara can't be helping now.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose not else.
Well, yeah, otherwise we'll see you 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And leave your dad. What time did I say?
3 o'clock.
3:30. I told Barbara.
I ain't gonna leave earlier than that, maybe if it's foggy out.
No, that's early enough, I think. We got to stop by Jim.
You know?
Yeah. He's got to give me his good news. Because he leaves tomorrow morning.
No.
He's going on vacation.
Who's gonna take care of his place?
Well, you must have somebody here that's going to watch it.
Yeah.
They Clarence.
Yeah.
Because they hang together.
Yeah.
Clarence and Bill.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay then.
Yeah, okay then.
Bye.
Now we're going into call 95, which is also the 27th at 2:31 p.m. and this call's only 12 minutes
Hello?
and 55 seconds.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yes?
Huh?
We're trying to write a letter. We got it done.
Funny. Write a letter to who?
Who are we supposed to write a letter to?
Huh?
That guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the money?
Huh?
With the money?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I called you.
Why?
Because of that.
Why?
And make sure you write it.
Oh, that's what we were doing.
Oh.
What? Writing a letter for the money.
Heather, baby Huey. Yeah, why would you just let him on the property?
I am, but I mean, no.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that comment, Heather.
Look at everything else ready.
Like what?
Well, it's TVs and everything else.
We can't call them today anyway.
No, but you can have it all.
Right, Teresa? Yeah, they did some pretty nasty things and nothing happened to those guys.
They can take them and they can go, like CNN, I can call all of them.
Yeah.
Because I got those numbers here too.
Yeah.
Hey! And I can go in the book and get to radio stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nana, I don't think anything was officially set up then. Because he really didn't have supporters. You know, we've heard of those couple that have called or whatever, but most people in that area thought of him as guilty. So I don't think money came in until after making a murderer.
And she's got in there that he should write to you. Huh?
Or write to you too. Or call you, whatever.
Call me.
Yeah.
Put my phone number in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That grandpa's coming in here. The one that was up north.
Oh. Oh, so that's all done then?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
And Barbara's coming with me. We're leaving earlier though.
Oh,
We'll go by Jim first and get them papers.
yeah? Yeah. Then where?
Up by you.
Oh. Oh.
No, then take my car, I think, and I gotta stop and put gas in.
Oh, she gonna drive?
Yeah.
Oh.
She'll have to.
Oh. Well, that'd be easier on gas, yeah.
She don't have to think she's gonna fly like she does with hers.
No. Oh.
He wants a kiss from you. Bandit likes to kiss.
Yeah. Oh. So what is Chucky doing?
Working on Cece's car.
Oh. Oh, put the gas tank on?
Something, yeah.
Oh.
How do you know that?
Because the gas tank leaks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We were talking about German Shepherds earlier. Now I just watched a video of a German Shepherd that had dwarfism. So it's just this teeny tiny little puppy thing. It's so cute.
Well, who knows? You know, he has all the bonfires.
As Heather says, yeah, he said he met Jody at a gas station, and Jody was living in the trailer, Rolly's trailer, at that time. So Jody was already living at the salvage yard, and then she and Steven started to date, and Steven moved in with Jody.
Oh.
Yeah, Chucky said he had got cards from him though. No.
Huh?
He picked up cards from him from there.
Not since I've been out.
Must have been.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know. That's what he said before.
Yeah. Nothing else.
No. We got that done, what you said.
Oh.
Yes, she was. Jody was friends with Candy.
Ask Carla, what about eBay?
Oh, now wait a minute. You can talk to her for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about eBay now?
I don't know, I gotta check into that. I don't even know how to go about that on there.
Yeah. I don't know either.
And the thing is, I'd have to use Barbara's computer, and I'd have to wait and see when she's around.
Barbara's computer. Oh, and Carla's one of the people that defends it, saying that Barb didn't have internet.
I won't be able to do anything with that until Friday.
Yeah.
Fucking liar.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, Barbara would always give up the key.
Yeah.
What you could do.
I don't even know if she knows what to do.
Wait, she would need a key to get in? Remember, now Barb tries to say that Pete or Tom Yonda could have had access to the computer, but oh wait, maybe it's Carla who went and used Barb's computer and put all that porn on there in the dead children.
I was gonna say I wasn't gonna go this Sunday because Yvonne was gonna go, so would have been 3 people right there.
Yeah.
Now Yvonne's not going, but I'll wait till next weekend.
Yeah. You know, we'll see what happens on the court date anyway.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yep. Heather and Debbie. Yep. Jody's probably drinking. Nana, nobody lives in the trailer now. It's just sitting there falling apart. It's like evidence or whatever, so they have to just leave it. We know he was living in an ice shanty, but I don't know where.
Oh yeah, it's always picked up the.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she can call the senator.
Yeah.
You know, with that.
You can call the senator on that on Monday.
Yeah.
She was talking about that one call that
Yeah, that little lady.
that stolen or Dylan or whatever.
Oh yeah.
When she can't get a hold of.
Yeah. Yeah, tell them about that too.
Yeah. You're supposed to tell them about that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we were working on. I just finished up
Oh.
putting it in the envelope.
Oh. No, she goes to Marathon, she can mail it then.
Yeah.
Or you should have it maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. You go to Man's, I just take that with and mail it. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
She's blonde, but she's not that blonde.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby got mad last night.
Why is that?
Because I told her she don't do nothing. Only Ma and you do.
Ooh, what she said.
I don't know. Ma, ask Ma, because Ma called her up. Yeah. Well, that's the truth. Yeah. You know, all she worries about that Scotty.
Look at you all answering that ice shanty question.
Huh?
I'm asking Grandma, what about Blue? Because Stephen told her that she's not doing anything. It's just me and you doing everything.
Right, yeah. Jody lived there before Steven and did not find Jody DNA in there? Come on.
Oh, well, there's something about you, Jack. That's a trim market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, what do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
I should tell the senator, there was a senator house.
Yeah.
About that blood?
Yes.
You tell them about that blood.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but what? I don't know exactly all about the blood either, just that you said it was on the zinc and that.
yes.
And when you got home, it was gone, or the next morning.
The next morning I noticed.
Didn't you go in the bathroom at the night?
No.
No?
Bye, Samantha.
Where'd you pee? Outside?
I peed outside.
Oh.
I'm all kind of squat and pee too.
Maybe that's when the keys got in there too.
It could be too.
Maybe it's an extra set.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Extra keys. That was only a key. How many keys you got on your key ring? Whole bunch? Oh my God, a whole bunch.
No, there's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but
5
you,
on this one. This one's the same.
yeah, but you don't usually have.
Well, yeah. Hey there, Teresa.
And who said there was only one key on it?
I don't know. That's what I heard. It was one key.
Father. Usually he's got like 50.
A spare key is always one key.
Well, yeah, that I got in my purse, the spare key.
Yeah.
But I have more than one thing on my key ring on the mission. You don't carry around one key because you end up losing them. Yeah.
Where do you got my keys? Put away?
Yeah. I don't even have Dad's keys. I forgot to bring them home. He took them up north with him. So I got to ask Chucky always to open that up. Because I made copies.
Well, you got my keys too.
What? I didn't think it was. Yeah, they must be in the box.
Yeah, I suppose not, Nels.
Yeah, because pretty soon I'll have to go.
We'll see about Barbara with the internet and everything else.
Yeah.
Maybe they can set up an appointment or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you at 6 o'clock then.
Yeah.
Or a little before 6 or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
all right, bye.
Going into call 96. This is also from November 27, 2005. It is at 6:34 p.m. and the call only lasts 14 minutes and 44 seconds. And he is calling.
This is a public communication services collect call from an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Yeah? Ma call you?
No.
Barbara call you?
Yeah.
Oh. What's his number?
682, you got pencil handy?
No. 682
64
64
25.
25.
And no, I didn't yet. I will tomorrow.
I'm guessing this is Chuck.
No.
So after we get something set up over by the credit union.
No. No.
No, so I'll have them call. I'll stop in after work.
No.
Yeah, because Jim's leaving too.
Yeah, I know.
It might be, yeah. I know. Tomorrow sometime, yeah. Yeah, for a couple months.
10.
Huh?
10 months.
10 months?
Yeah.
I thought it was less than that.
No, 10. I'll call him, see what he says. If they waited longer than 2 days, I'll have to throw this case right out then.
What's that?
The search warrants.
Okay, long. It's hard to say.
If they got 2 days, then
They brought him back in 4 days, yeah. But I didn't, we didn't get nothing that they took or anything yet.
no. But why did they wait that long?
Huh?
Why did they wait that long?
I don't know why they waited that long.
No.
Billy, but my problem with that is 2 people testified that Teresa was extremely paranoid about losing her keys. So if you're worried about losing keys, you wouldn't keep multiple sets. So, you know, she'd have a house key and a key for the photography studio. They'd all be on the same one, not a set of keys, you know, multiple sets of keys for her to try and keep track of.
Yeah, that should be right along what they all took. It should be all wrote down.
Yeah.
And you should add a copy of that. Yeah.
The only thing there is, too, it's not on Avery's Auto Salvage's property.
No, none of that this is.
No.
All over.
Barbara's house isn't either.
No. Mm-hmm. Half of it don't make sense.
I know. All you got to do is hang in there till we get something started here and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's hard.
You got that right.
I spent 6 months there too. Not there, but same place.
Yeah. Yeah, with 6 months I could do it. I got that on the shitter.
I know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, at least I met somebody now.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to go out Friday.
Mm. Mm.
It's Linda's sister. Stepsister.
Mm. Oh.
She lives out in Cleveland.
That's the one who always lived out there, huh?
Yeah. Of course, I known her for, I think, 33 years, roughly, 32 years. Or ever since I was 18.
No.
Or before, 17.
We went out there a couple of times.
Yeah.
See what you can do with Josh. Or maybe Dad will talk to him too, maybe.
I should just have him come up Tuesday.
Well, Dad's coming back Monday.
Yeah, you don't know when Monday though.
Probably Monday morning. I'd imagine. Yeah.
But I want to give them a call too, or I want my sister back. And I want your golf cart.
Yeah. Yeah, and my car.
They probably got that all fucking ripped apart.
Or then they have to put it back together.
They don't have to do nothing.
Oh, yes, they do. If they rip it apart, they got to put it back together. You know.
Well, then you should put all my vehicles back together too.
Yeah, maybe they should.
And my front door, my couch,
Now.
everything they cut apart.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Well, there wasn't much in my house. Or St. Rolly's house.
Well, everything was rollers just about.
Yeah, but there ain't nothing there. The only blood was in there is when I cut my finger open.
Yeah, I know that.
And when it broke open. That'd be probably some on the couch, some on the floor, and in the bathroom. But otherwise, there ain't gonna be nothing else in there.
Well, you got Jody too. When she was on the rag time and whatnot.
Well, yeah, on the couch and that,
Oh yeah.
on the floor. Yeah, but they didn't take nothing off the floor. They didn't cut no spots out. Nobody said nothing.
I don't know. I didn't look there. I was in there once.
Yeah, I knew I should have went in the house that night. goddamn yard. That's what we should have did.
No, we should have turned around and double checked everything.
Yeah,
Thursday and Friday.
yeah. Well, who knows this stuff?
You don't.
No,
No one knows.
no. You got that back end block?
And I got the front end block.
You got the back end block?
No.
Well, what good is the block at the front end and not the back end?
Well, it will be. I never thought of it.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I guess so. Let's see what Jim says.
Yeah, Barbara was going to call him. So if it's busy, and she's still on it. Because I just hung up the phone from her.
Oh.
About 2 minutes right before you called.
Oh. Well, they told me I had it pretty well organized in here.
What do you mean?
It's neat. The rest of the cells are dirty.
Oh, yeah.
I told them I can't be that dirty. I don't know. Well, maybe you'll tell me something I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'll have to do shit by myself. Which I have to be up for that.
Well, we're doing it.
Well, I'll tell
Not on the weekends.
the pub defender he's done.
Well, let's do what Jim says once.
Yeah. They're not us. I can hire that lawyer and go from there.
Yeah, either the one on the Milwaukee or the one on Stevens Point, or either one.
You know?
Or both of them.
You know? Because if it takes just the search warrants, would be all done then. But see, that don't clear my name though.
No, it doesn't.
No. I want my name cleared then. Yeah. Because them are my rights.
Of everything.
Yeah.
From day one.
Yeah. And the salvage yard.
Well, even if that's clear or anything else, it's going to take time for the pup to just step back up.
Yeah, but once it's clear, everybody will know that.
Well, yeah, everybody I know, but look at the back talk you're going to get through and everything else.
You know? Yeah, but once they see the truth, then they can accept it more.
Yeah, you walk downtown in a store and they're still going to talk.
Well,
Well, it's only going to last so long, but
you know, I don't see nothing on TV no more.
no, because we're not having any kind of interviews.
No, but still, still ain't nothing.
No, a little bit about her every once in a while, but not too often.
Yeah. But they got that up and running again. You know, last night they did.
Just about the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to do that too.
I had to call that guy too back on that car,
Okay.
the Grand Prix.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care. Anywhere, anything after $200, I don't care.
Well, whatever.
That weight's out of my hair. I only got 100, a little over 100 in it.
Yeah, I know.
Plus it's all smashed now.
How you know that?
Somebody told me.
Oh.
You know, how bad?
Well, what you call it was still going to give him give you $400 for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Dad calling or not.
Well, get it.
Hello? Call me back in 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that was Dad.
Oh. Yeah, mine should be home by 7.
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah. They give me only 20 minutes, so.
Give you 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You got a phone?
That's all you get for visiting.
Oh, okay.
First time they give me like 40 minutes.
I figured about a half an hour.
You know. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna try him.
Yeah. 682-6425.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the number Barbara gave me, so.
Yeah. I think that looks like it.
I usually call the garage number. I don't recognize this number.
Yeah, this is his home. Okay then, and that's I'll talk to you later then.
Yeah, 'cause Dad will be calling me in 5 minutes, so.
Yeah.
Well, you take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon then.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Now we're going into call 97, also on November 27th, 2005. It is 6:50 p.m. and the call lasts 15 minutes and 9 seconds. And it is...
This is a public communication services collect call from
Then speaker.
an inmate.
I didn't understand what he said there.
The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello there. Hi, Stevie.
Hi.
How you doing?
That's his dad.
Yeah, I know what it's off.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. But they got you where you want you.
Yeah.
You remember the day I told you? You had a trouble?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because they're going to wait for you?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get no trouble and they got you anyway.
Yeah.
You know? I told your mom, your sister, don't sign anything.
No, I didn't figure on that.
Nope, don't sign anything. And when you go to court, don't plead.
No, it doesn't sound like Al.
You must plead guilty, no contest, or not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
You just look at him. Let him plead for you. He's going to plead not guilty for you. That's all he can plead.
Yeah.
And just sit there. Don't sign nothing. Don't say no more. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And get rid of that attorney, that public offender.
Yeah.
Because he's an officer of a certain court, and he's going to put you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got more of a chance doing it this way than you do with an attorney.
Yeah.
You know, I got to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, but otherwise, how are you hanging on?
Halfway decent.
Halfway decent.
Yeah.
Just keep your sanity.
Yeah, that I have to.
It's hard to do.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I know you gotta stay sane when you're in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do they let you out at all?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Hour?
No.
Nothing.
No.
You're solitary.
Yeah.
That's illegal too. They can only hold you 72 hours like that.
Well, they got me in a
Rubber outfit?
no, in a regular cell block.
Oh, okay.
You know, with the TV and a phone.
Oh, you got a phone and a TV in yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have none of that.
Yeah. I ain't really locked down.
You don't get out for a shower or nothing?
Yeah, well, the shower's right in the pond.
Oh, you got everything in one pot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not considered a hole then.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in a hole because that's only 72 hours they keep you in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But no, I would say definitely. Did I tell Bart? Did she give you outfit that says ask the attorney for his contract between him and the court? Did she give you that?
She showed me it.
That's important.
Yeah.
You ask the attorney for his contract between him and the court.
Yeah.
And see what he says.
Yeah.
That's real important because he's got a contract.
Yeah.
And if he's got a contract, he's going to be on your side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you fire him.
Yeah.
You know, and he's no good anyway, that Lloyd.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
He's put a lot of people in prison.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's all I can tell you. But don't sign nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get a lot further by not signing them, because once you sign something, you got a contract.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you can talk decent in court, can't you?
Yeah.
You know. But you really don't have to answer nothing. Let them plead for you.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to plead, when he says the 3, you just tell them you're innocent. See, they can't take that for a plea.
Yeah.
And tell them that you don't understand no contest, you don't understand not guilty, and you don't understand guilty. But tell them you're innocent.
Yeah.
If he does want you to plead.
Yeah.
Because you got Willis.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know what the hell you're doing in Manitowoc County here. I can't figure that one out.
Well, they put me here.
Well, they put you here there, but you're not supposed to have your court in Manitowoc County either. That's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell. In case you got your suit against this county, how can you be here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but no, don't plead any of the 3 that they got. If you're going to plead innocent. You can't take that for a plea.
Yeah.
You know?
So they were saying something about if I do it myself.
Yeah.
what's my chances of getting
Yep,
out?
Bonnie.
What's your chances of getting out?
Yeah.
But it didn't work because Steven never said anything to implicate himself.
Not bad.
Well, you got to ask for a lower bail. You should have been, well, yeah, you don't know how to do that. I do, but, I didn't have any bail, Stevie.
Yeah.
You got your 500,000.
Yeah.
But it don't pay to bail, because it's less that you know these 2 cases are together. See, what they're going to do is, if you come up with that $500,000 bail,
Yeah.
they're going to come up with that weapons charge separate and hold you on that.
No, they ran it together.
Well, you got to have that on paper.
So it is on paper.
It's on paper?
Yeah.
Well,
It's on my bail paper.
okay. Well, then you can do it. If they're together,
Yeah. Yeah, all 3 of them are together.
but you'd have to get like Lloyd's of London or something like that. I know your dad was talking about that.
Yeah.
You know, put up some of the money. You know, you only got to put